Hi guys, how you doing? I am not ready for stream. I have just been holding a conversation with Simon across the room. She's laughing in the corner. How are you? I'm doing alright, Maya. How is everyone else doing in chat? Hello, Maren? Welcome, my dude. Hiya, Hawk, how you doing? I still need to do a couple things, so bear with me, guys. I'm just gonna add the Discord because I haven't done that yet. In fact, the bot hasn't done it yet. Now the bot has done it. There we go, bot. What are we doing today? We are redrawing animatic frames. Let's tell the Discord peeps that that's what we're doing. Redrawing animatic frames. Right, let's turn down the music. That was real loud. It was so loud in my head. Now I'll just close the door so I stop annoying Simon. She doesn't want to hear my back. She's gonna hear it either way. Yeah, the walls aren't that big. Right, hi guys. Hello. Hiya, Danny. How is everyone doing? Let me just set up final things because, guys, I am slightly late. I wanted to start at 5 o'clock, so that didn't happen. Stream to listen to while making music homework. Ooh, let's go. That's fine, Hawk. That's fine. Don't you worry, my dude. I think we're a nice community. We don't necessarily need mods to be running around doing stuff, so that's fine. You take care of yourself, my friend. You take care of yourself. Okay, I'm slightly overwhelmed because I'm not ready. It's fine. I just need to do a couple more things, and then we can start streaming properly. Maybe I should have let another song play. It's fine. So much work. You have to analyze 4 songs. Whew. I didn't analyze the lyrics or the music of it, or like what beats are included and stuff. I don't quite know if I myself have analyzed songs. So everything. Ooh, that does sound like a lot of work. My goodness, I never really specialized in music in school, so it's not my kind of thing. I specialized in art. Do you want to know why I specialized in art? Because I like it. And we do a lot of art on this channel. Hiya, Elizabeth, how you doing? Like, even the background of the artist. Ooh, okay. Interesting. We had to do presentations every now and again about it. But never very in-depth about it. Hiya, Jen, how you doing, my dude? Welcome to chat. Welcome. It's lovely to have peeps here. Right. Should we start? I seem to always stream. Yeah, that's how it works in that's how stuff works, I'm afraid, in time zones and stuff. Welcome hi to say hi. Hiya, Jester. I can't speak. It's been a long day, guys. It's been a long weekend. It's been a long life. But that's fine. We want to stream anyway. I want to have a good time with you guys. Yeah, that's how time zones work, I'm afraid. And like Mondays is always a good time for me to stream. The weekends are a bit dodgy, where usually other people can come watch, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry if people are in school or at work, especially on the American side of the world. Yeah, it's just the way it works, I'm afraid. It's just how it happens. How it happens to be. Right, shall we move around to the right screen? Should we do a drawing stream? Are we doing a drawing stream? I think we are. I think we are. I have already sketched something out here. Right, so I basically posted on... Oh, we talked about this last stream, I think, where we were talking about how the Last Life animatics have been out for 2 years now. I mean, around about 2 years. Like the Who Are You Really came out, I think, on the 25th of October, and the Everyone Wants to Rule the World came out end of November. So we're kind of in that halfway point between those 2 animatics coming out 2 years ago. We'll, of course, hop in if you can watch post-recording. Well, the VOD will be there, if not on Twitch, on the VODs channel. I do my best to upload those after we've streamed, so they don't get yeeted into the void and never to be seen again. That's a couple of live streams have been lost to that because I forget. I have forgotten in the past, but especially art streams, I try to upload those all the time. Anyway, I decided, we talked about it last stream, I thought I kind of tested the waters whether people would be interested, and there seemed to be enough interest for me to redraw some frames of the animatics of Who Are You Really and Everyone Wants to Rule the World. Well, hello, Brandon Strike. Thank you so much for following. Welcome, my dude. I appreciate you hitting that little button. Lovely to have you here. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing some drawing of the frames, solely from like seeing. Oh, hydrate. Actually, hydrate. Thank you. Solely from seeing this sketch. Can you guys maybe think about what? Bye bye, Jester. Can you guys think about what frame this could be? I can tell you it's from the Everyone Wants to Rule the World animatic. The Discord gave me some suggestions that I have taken, and I'm going to be doing 5 of them. I'm going to be doing 5 redraws, probably 1 a stream. Cleo burning, it is Cleo burning the fairy fort, that's it. Is it that obvious? It definitely is that obvious. Should we get that reference up? I might have to quickly hide the screen if I'm getting the reference up. For some reason it's not immediately showing. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We're going to be drawing some fire today. We'll be drawing some fire. So, here we are. Here she is in all her glory. We're going to be... I've just... Basically, my idea with this whole series is kind of changing some composition, just making it genuinely look more interesting. It's just kind of like a warm-up to the Secret Life animatic that I'm going to do. So that's what this whole project is. I kind of just want to... there's some things that I want to improve for the Secret Life animatic, and this is just kind of like warming up to it. So should we get right into it? Should we get right into line art here? Because I have done just the basic sketch. I basically decided about half an hour before streaming, I was like, you know what? I should probably sketch this out first, because otherwise we're not going to get anywhere. But yeah, we've gotten this far, so, you know, should we just begin before I just... yeah, blabber on about goodness knows what and we don't draw for an hour, because that's happened before. Let's get a new layer. Let's start the line art. And while I'm line arting, how do we feel about the most recent Secret Life session? Because, my goodness, it was quite something. I need to get some Cleo references in here. Actually, I will quickly insert those. Also, yeah, spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen anything, but we've got our first reds. And for goodness sake, I think I only watched one perspective this week. I've been busy. But for goodness sake, Martin and Jimmy. I was so sad that of what they'd done. Let's see, where do we have a good picture of Cleo that I can insert into the animatic? Into the drawing. I need a front wall facing... Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. Canary curse is contagious. Yes, actually fair. Yes, it is. I feel like Martin is just... Like, those two are just such silly sausages, if you combine those two. It's so bad. Lizzie has the best view of Martin, just chart... Yeah, Tim and Martin are very likely to be out the series first. Lizzie has the best view. I'm going to have to watch Lizzie's episode then, because it just felt so silly. Can we also appreciate the Cleo glow up? we'll definitely change that design there. Oh, hello. The iPad's not happy that I'm doing stuff. It'd be so funny if Jimmy were out first again. I'd be so sad if you were out first again. I'd kind of find it funny if Martin were out first this time. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I really want a success story for Jimmy, but I kind of don't see it happening. Like, my hopes are really low for Jimmy, actually. I need Jimmy not to be out first, yeah. I really hope that Jimmy isn't out first, but my hopes are dwindling very quickly. Let's give them some hefty cheekbones, because they deserve it. They are fabulous. I need to get back into drawing, guys. I haven't drawn a lot at all recently. There's been like a complete lack of Insta posts and YouTube posts, just because I have nothing to share. No new art. That is true. That is true, Elizabeth. I have nothing against Jimmy going out second and like very quickly after the first person goes out, but that would still be such a success story. That would still be just absolutely amazing. Hiya, Ellie, you have chocolate ice cream. That is lovely. Good for you, my dude. It's all helpful, Jimmy, but you're managing expectations. Yeah, that's literally it. That's literally like one slip up and he's gone. It's just, no. Bye-bye. No more Jimmy. And the canary curse continues. But I think it would be really funny if it were Martin. Like, also from a whole standpoint of law. Finally caught my stream. Yes. Welcome, Ellie. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, it has been. Welcome. I need to get back into drawing because I haven't. Simply enough. We've done some doodle streams on Secret Life, but dudes, I have not been doing the normal art stuff that I usually am doing outside of streaming. It's bad. I feel like drawing skills gone. This is, like I said, this is a warm-up. How consequential the red tasks could be. That's the thing. I don't think they're going to be that incredibly dangerous. Because, yeah, right, it's their last chance, right? They're gonna, otherwise they're gone. But their task will be to, like, hurt other people. Yeah, he got pointy nose. And then space for the eyes. That'll be a very long season. Yeah, I'm honestly, like, when it comes to animatic planning, usually I'll have started planning by now properly. I have got some notes. I've planned out the intro. In case you guys didn't see the Discord, I have a song. And the note taking for the animatic has begun, I'd like to say. But I will hold back on taking notes for the animatic, generally because I don't really have time to work on an animatic right now. I've got like a couple weeks of stressful times and then it'll kind of calm down for me again. But basically I'm not going to really properly plan the animatic until the series is over, because I feel like people say, it could be really long. They have proven to not be the smartest, yes. Especially those two together, like, I mean, Jimmy alone is questionable, but Martin on his own, he can be very smart and very tactical and know what he's doing, right? But if you pair him with Jimmy, it's just like they share half a brain cell and usually it's just gone lost somewhere and they don't actually have it. You saw that with the Property Please back in Evo, and they're just a mess together. I love them together. They're fantastic as a duo, and I think I enjoy everything that they make if it's the two of them. But yeah, it's just like real. Oh, you know what? I've just decided somehow that I want to do a different eye for Cleo. I don't know why. Maybe it looked nice. I don't know. The eye is very different to how I usually do it. We'll see. This might be the new way. Maybe we have style change, like live on stream. What? But yeah. It does have yeah, exactly. The series has a chance to be very long, but also very short. So, like I said, I'm holding back on like making an animatic for it yet. If it's a longer one, like the song that I've chosen isn't a very long song. It's only about 3 minutes, I think, 3:40, something like that. Has his house every time someone steps inside. Has to burn his house. Have we missed a word? I don't know what you're trying to say. But like, if the series is really long, then I probably won't be able to fit it in one animatic. And in that case, I'm thinking of maybe doing something like I did for Last Life and splitting it into two. But like, the splitting into two would take longer. Or maybe I'll just do 2 songs. It's alright. English is tricky. English can be very tricky sometimes. And yeah, it's if it's a long season, if it's longer than, I mean, we've had like what, 8 episodes in Limited Life and Last Life. If it's longer than that, I'm splitting it into 2, I think, because otherwise you can't really tell the story properly in just 3 minutes of music. So she's really... Evil smile. We want evil smile. She looks really worried there, actually. We need to get some expressions down here. Because that's something that I don't think I did put very amazingly there. And I think this nose is too long. Especially because we kind of have a perspective going from down below. Kind of need to see the thing a bit more. One thing that isn't great with your art is trees. When I get to the tree part, would I mind doing a crash course on it? Sure. I mean, I'm not great at trees either. I just go... I've got a really good brush that has helped me personally a lot with trees. I got in a brush pack. I can't remember who the brush pack is by. I bought it. Bought it just before Double Life. I used that brush pack for the first time for Double Life. So, yeah. That's really helped me a lot with the tree thing. So I've really changed up Cleo's eyes here, and I don't know if I like it or not. I don't know. I never complain about game or ever in animatics. It might just take a bit longer to come out. Hiya, Mango. How you doing, my dude? I haven't decided how if I like the eyes yet, but we'll just continue and then we'll see if we keep it or not. We've got a lot to get through today. I think she needs to be looking down at us, right? Pupil placement, always tricky. You don't know, I think the eyes need to be wider open, like she's a bit more manic. And then up there. Sort of, maybe? Hiya, Sarah, how you doing, my dude? I'm doing alright. Man. Maybe the eyes are too big. Like I said, I haven't drawn in a hot minute, so this is a bit of a crash course for me on drawing again. Maybe she's too manic, actually. Maybe because they're usually quite calm and collected. Well, hello, Conning. You rejoined the Heart Club. Coming up to a year already? Really? Oh, 11 months. Soon, my dude. Let's go. Where has the time gone? Since when is the hourglass thing? Yeah, since Zim got 18 months. Zim texted me at some point on Discord going like, hey, by the way, you might want to get a new sub badge out because I'm going to be amazing and, you know, support you for 18 months, which is crazy. I shall stretch. Thank you, my dude. Hey, Truska, how you doing? Also, when did Zim come into chat? Hi, Zim, and hi, Conning. Hello, everyone. I apologise if I've missed you and not said hi yet. Shout at me if I did. Hydrate. I shall hydrate. Thank you. Open that water bowl. Hello, others. Yes. Hello to everyone I haven't said hello to yet. I'd feel bad if I haven't properly greeted you. Maybe kind of like just some emotion lines, as I like to call them, will help. No, she's too manic. Just popped in. That is if I'm doing one. Or what am I doing? Bro, spoiler free, but you really hope Secret Life Animatic gets a cool shot of B-Dub's task this week. What was B-Dub's task this week? Honestly, wait, guys, can we do like spoiler chat? I don't mind spoilery. I don't mind spoilers, but if you do mind spoilers and you haven't seen Secret Life stuff, might not be the chat for you. If I'm doing one, I am doing a Secret Life Animatic. Yes, no worries. I appreciate that you're not assuming, because a lot of people are assuming, and it's a bit stressful at the moment. Ender Dragon? Oh, his was the Ender Dragon task? Oh yeah, that's definitely getting done, yeah. Maybe the math makes it too much? Maybe. Because my problem with this one previously is that not enough emotion in the face. Not enough emotion in the face, and I kind of... But at the same time, she's just really calm and collected usually, so it's not actually... Maybe there isn't. That's a bit of a good time for a scar smile, isn't it? She's not, her eyeballs aren't looking the right way either. This is going to be a bit of a slippery slope, guys. Like I said, haven't drawn in a hot minute. Bear with me. I think that's okay. Hiya, cucumber. How you doing? Oh, posture check. Yes, I should sit up straight. And a hydrate. And we've got a hype train. Oh my gosh. Hello. Hello, hype train. You need to drink water. Well, there. You're doing great, Ham. I'm a little bit stressed at the moment, if I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be moving back home soon. And there's a lot to organise for that. But otherwise, I'm doing alright. Good to hear that you're doing well. I'm just trying to figure out where to place pupils. If she's not cross-eyed, if they're not cross-eyed, then it's not going to look like they're as crazy. But they're looking pretty cross-eyed right now. You might have to move back soon as well, and you're stressed about it. Yeah, it's just like there's a lot of stuff around the house to organize. I mean, this was always like a timed thing. We knew exactly how long we were going to be here for, and when we were going to be heading back. Hi. Hello, hi, Ivan. Hiya, Tea Leaf. Hello. You have given me a no stress pass. I wish it were that easy. Jester, I wish it were that easy. Tea Leaf Queen just subscribed for 4 months. Thank you, my dude. 4 months in a row. I appreciate it. Thank you. I thank you. Enjoy. Have we got a red heart is 3 months, right? So 6 months would be the purple heart. Yay. Anyway, what have I missed anything? Cleo has a certain inevitability to her rage. It's focused, pure. Not sure how one would communicate it visually. Yeah, that's exactly it. I'm having a bit of trouble just on the Discord. Well, welcome, Elizabeth. I can speak. I promise I can speak. 5 months. Oh gosh, that is tricky, my dude. I need to get onto the I need to get myself a part-time job alongside uni to be able to afford to move out. That's the whole thing. Oh, and hydrate also. Yes, I shall hydrate. But that means I don't have as much time for the content creation stuff, like animatic making and streaming, and that would be sad. It's one of the things I might have to sacrifice a little bit of time to. I'm never gonna completely go away from online because that would be sad. But yeah, I might have to get a job soon, basically. Perhaps a bit of sneer to her face, like hating you guys is almost beneath her. Oh, maybe she's not even smiling. Sneer. How to sneer? Maybe the eyebrows need to be further down. The eye's not as open. Like, this is almost boring to her. Oh, I like that. I think that works. I love how we're already struggling on just... Although the facial expression is a big part of it. Hiya, Bimmy. How you doing? Although I think she could smile here then. Kind of like she's calm and calculated, and that's kind of terrifying. Because I'm very good at getting that manic Joel, and we're going to have a manic Joel in this. I'm surprised no one suggested it, but I decided I was going to take it. I got a frame that the Discord didn't suggest, but I decided I want to do anyway. Face looks flat. I find it really difficult to draw faces kind of like from a bottom angle. So kind of like looking down at you. Maybe I need to angle the eyes a bit more if I'm going to do it like that. Because that's something that I do really want to improve, and I'm not very good at it. It just makes the face just looks really flat when I try and do it. But maybe I need to make it more rounded. But then make the eyebrows still go down. In anger. Still just looks very wide. Maybe this eye needs to be narrower. I don't know. Let's just maybe flip it so we can have a look. It's not too bad. It's all right. Maybe let's just distort it a bit this way. Girl's got a, oopsie, flipping around quite the jawline there. Lifting the chin up. I find it really difficult. It's a really tricky pose to do. I mean, generally, I think it's something that a lot of artists struggle with. And it's something that I don't try and shy away from. But it doesn't make it easy. I don't avoid doing it. A lot of people avoid doing it. What was Joel's task in episode? Yeah, honestly, I forget the tasks so easily. Him luring monsters to other players and talking about them. Oh yeah, that was fun. And maybe just have a bit of shading down there. That's not too bad. I can live with that. It's fine. It's going to be really interesting. I haven't decided, like, I've always written down, like, the kind of memorable tasks. But I don't know which ones I will end up using in the animatic. I could hide some of this sin by putting hair over her face. The question is, right, so I've got a different Cleo design here. Damn, you thought of hiring in the animatic. Impulse portraying Skiz. It is definitely a good one, yep. I've written down, like, the best ones. I'm totally biased, but I definitely want sort of conflicting emotion in Impulse's face. Yes. I definitely want a Tango Torchy moment. And I figured out a way to do it. I figured out a way to include it in, like, an important moment. I'm a little bit biased towards Tango because I love drawing Tango and I love watching Tango. And it's just, it might be... I'm kind of concerned, I'm going to be honest, because I don't have time to watch everyone. And I'm scared that there's probably going to be, like, a bias content-wise towards people that I have got time to watch or am watching. Well, hello there, Tracker. Welcome. Tracker? Tracana. Wait, Tracana? I feel like I've seen a Tracana before. Hello. I feel like I've seen your username somewhere. Welcome, my dude. I appreciate the follow. Lovely to have you here. Same emotion in your pens. It was Scar's like doing the opposite of what everyone tells him. Trying to get Cleo's hair somehow the way that I draw it nowadays, but I feel like with the wind kind of flinging it about, it's not going to work very well. Might have seen your name somewhere. I feel like I have. Welcome, my dude. Lovely to have you in chat. Scar broke the rules, yeah. But there's like 17 tasks every week. It's going to be a case of picking and choosing which ones are kind of like most important. It's like how I couldn't include every single death or in Last Life or every single boogeyman in Limited Life. There were just so many that I'm obviously not going to be able to include them all. It's just the way it is, and I hope people aren't mad that I don't include their favorite task or something. I mean, even if they are, I don't care. I don't care. But several people in the series said that Scar was the only one allowed to wear a helmet. Wait, what? No, Scar isn't allowed to wear a helmet. Yours is picked for Martin's task? Have you suggested one? Have you suggested a task in someone's comments? I think the tasks are randomly assigned. So even like if you suggest, I don't think you can suggest a specific task for just a specific person. I'm just trying to figure out Cleo's hair. It's taking way longer than I wanted it to. It's fine. I don't know what I'm doing. I should have done this on a separate layer, shouldn't I? Let's just maybe do this on a different layer. Why have I got that eraser? Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Right, hairline would be kind of like here. Boop, boop, ish. Sort of ish. Task idea? Fulfill the canary curse? That's mean. That's mean. You can't like have someone kill. Surely like someone's task won't be to take someone out of the series, because that just kind of blocks their content. It's not very nice. But it is kind of cool for the content, I'm gonna be honest though. Let's just make this slightly less visible. There we go. Right, let's add a new layer and do this on a different layer. There we go. So I don't feel as bad as when I'm going over the eye. Because I definitely like want a good bit of wind here. Ooh, ensure the canary curse is not fulfilled. Oof, that's a question. Like, you've then got to maybe go off to someone else, or... But like, ensure the canary curse is not fulfilled. That just only counts for like one episode, right? That would be cool. That would be a cool task for Martin. Or actually for anyone, because there's not a red name task. You don't need to take anyone else out. But then just keeping Jimmy alive. Red winter is coming, milady. I don't think they're gonna have like a task of like specifically take this person out, because that's just a bit like it stints their content creation. Like, oh, you're at the series earlier, that means you can make less episodes. It's kind of a bit mean in that regard. And so I want, basically, guys, I want Cleo's hair to be shorter. Although their hair is pretty long in how I draw it now. It was obviously chopped off for lore reasons in Last Life after the betrayal. Ooh, now we've got wilting roses, haven't we? I actually googled specific roses that I wanted to draw in Cleo's hair. Roses, flowers, specific flowers that meant like betrayal and disgust, or I don't know what, I can't remember exactly what on it, but I drew them in the hair. I don't know if I have the nerve to do that now though, I'm gonna be honest. But I'll just do a little flower crown, allude to a flower crown at least. Yes, we're allowed to talk about spoilers. You actually tried Procreate out the Apple Store. Procreate is great. It's the best drawing app out there for like people who don't want to necessarily get a drawing tablet. It's professional grade, but it's also like simple to learn, simple to use. Let's just figure out Cleo's hair in this. There we go. Not that high up. It's a bit of a weird shape. Because you're gonna just say Big B is just fully embracing the cryptic side. I think your favourite part of the season is just Martin's death. Oh. The thing is, right, I saw the thumbnails and I was like, oh no. I saw Jimmy and Martin's thumbnail and I'm like, oh dear, why? But then I had hopes that they were just baiting us. It was just like clickbait, because they didn't actually go to fight the Ender Dragon. But then when they decided, oh, we're just going to rush in and get there quickly, I was like, all right, they're doomed. That's it. They're gone. Bigby grinning creepily in cobblestone backgrounds. I think that's already in the notes. I think I've already written that in the noties. I feel like the hair is almost too chaotic. Is it possible to make hair too chaotic? It's not that short, actually. Maybe we should make it shorter. Boop. Boop. There you go. Almost like a lion's mane, really. I like it. But yeah, Cleo's hair was chopped off in my headcanon when Bigby killed them. Right, let's clean this up a little bit. Just a tiny bit to make it a little bit more clear as to what's going on. So that it's easier to read. Right, so those are the general shapes, and now we just add a couple of strands. Maybe we make the strands a little bit lighter. So, as the hair's outline. Maybe we make the hair's outline a bit thicker. What are we doing? We are redrawing some animatic frames. I did an animatic 2 years ago to Last Life, called Who Are You Really? Actually, I did 2. Who Are You Really? And Everyone Wants to Rule the World, to those songs. And we are redrawing some of those frames. This is currently one where Cleo burns down the fairy fort. So we're gonna see how I've improved. This is the original frame here, this one, and we're gonna redraw it. Cleo riding the pig. Don't know if that fits the vibe of the animatic, I'm gonna be honest. Don't know where you'd put Lizzie in an animatic, you mean? I don't think I've got a frame planned out with her yet, so that is tricky. I think it's gonna be one of those cases where, like, for Double Life and for Limited Life, I really tried my best to tell everyone's stories. But for, like, the 2 Last Life animatics, sometimes, like, some people were only in, like, 2 frames max in all the animatic. So I might have to be just a little bit biased towards certain people's storylines on this one. I don't want to just tell Grian's story like everyone else feels like they're doing. Yeah, we'll have to figure it out. I feel like I've been drawing over Cleo's face so much here that it's kind of become blurry. I might have to draw over it again. Hold on. We've got a blurry face. We can't have blurry faces in this. We want a quality drawing. This is basically showing how much I have improved in the last 2 years, and I want it to at least be decent. Although I always find if I line out stuff like this, that the line art is usually not as good as the bottom layer, and that's why I never properly line art. Like, my line art is my sketch. So we'll see if this is any better. If it's not, then we'll just keep the blurry version. Boop, boop. Not like that. More like that. Like this. Like that. Does he number on the camel? I've honestly got Scar on a camel, like, in my notes, because the camel feels a bit more important to Scar than it does to Mumbo and Lizzie. Yeah, I don't know. It needs to fit with the lyrics. Maybe there's a moment further on where Lizzie pokes her head. But honestly, hold on. If we just quickly go to go through, like, the Last Life animatics. And we kind of have a look. Actually, no, we could do this on my notes, right? I'm sure we can. Let me see if I can find the notes for those animatics. Did I do them in my sketchbook, or did I do them on my iPad back then? That is the question. Let's just close my uni notes, because ew, who wants those? Running up that hill. Who are you? Who are you really? Oh, there we go. Wow. This is a throwback. Let's just close those. Throwback time. So, I usually these are my notes for the Who Are You Really animatic. Who are you? Third Life? Third Life. Third Life? Oh no, because it's Last Life. I confused myself. Last Life. I started this animatic. Have I got seen Grian's singing trick? What's Grian's singing trick? No, we don't know what song it is. We don't know the song. So this was my Last Life animatic, and this is how early I started that Last Life animatic, because I didn't actually know the name of the Life series before I started this animatic, which is weird to say. Grian singing. I don't even know what that one is. Same with the dragon fight. Oh yeah, the dragon fight definitely. But here are my notes, right? We have... Wow, gosh, this is such a throwback. These kinds of notes. Do I have... Yes, number of times participants showed up. So, like, in the Who Are You Really animatic, Impulse shows up once. And it's his wanted note, right? So it's just And same with Skiz. I feel really bad now because Imp and Skiz are some of my favourite people nowadays. But that's just maybe the way it is because it's a shorter song. Oh, and then I continued with Everyone Wants to Rule the World as well. Yeah, so crazy. I did that. Okay. Exactly. I did Skiz and Impulse real dirty. Big B as well. Only Scott appeared twice. So did Martin and Jimmy. Gosh, B-dubs and Grian appeared a lot. They are the best known. Yeah, I enjoy their streams. Like their Phasmo streams are shifskis. But it's just probably going to be that case where it's just I'm going to have to favour some people above others because I don't have time to watch everyone's perspectives. The animatic isn't going to be long enough to kind of tell everyone's story precisely, and that's what I was thinking. Maybe I split it into two depending on how long it is. We'll see. I might have an idea for a second one as well, like a song idea. Their podcasts are great. I always watch them on the train, coming back on Friday before I watch The Secret Life. It's perfect. Or I listen to them at least. I'm going so detailed on Cleo, but look at how small they are on the canvas. I'm probably going to zoom in. But like, yeah. This shows how long it actually takes to make these drawings. Because like this is just the line art part. We're gonna be doing some coloring. We're gonna be doing some background drawing and some shading and rendering and yeah. I mean, obviously I did the little sketch before, but this is kind of like taking you guys along for the entire ride. Otherwise. And I really only did the sketch because I knew I wouldn't be warmed up otherwise. And I thought it'd be easier for me to kind of just think about the composition quietly and not having to do that on stream. Love their Twitch. Oh, their TwitchCon podcasts were a whole bunch of fun. What's my favourite animatic I've ever done? Well, I'm biased in saying Battle Cry. A Secret Life recap series, that would be helpful. But even like with the recap, I wouldn't have experienced the moments firsthand, so it wouldn't have been like as ingrained in my brain. Scar did he was second and third life, but like that is because Grian kind of babysat him. So yeah, my favourite animatic that I've done is Battle Cry because it's the most recent. But yeah, I'm still not happy with like the face position. Maybe the eyes need to be higher up. I just find it difficult. Not the face. Oh, that's the wrong layer. And let's get rid of that if we've done that. Because, yep, that's fine. There we go. I don't know. I find this kind of perspective very difficult. But it would be to watch the recap of something and then interesting. That's true. That is true. That is completely fair. That is usually the point of recaps. So, yeah. I'm finding it very difficult because I don't have as much, like, there are 17 perspectives and I don't have as much. Is there, wait, 17, 16? Yeah, 17 gems there. And I don't have time to watch them all as much as I did for Last Life, because I did watch them all for Last Life. Yeah, it's just difficult. It's not the easiest thing in the world. There we go. I'm going to draw Cleo's skin that they had for. I feel like the head needs to be in a different position. A bit too far back. I can look up a bit more. No, actually that's alright. There's some people on YouTube that compile all the episodes into one playlist. Helps to not skip anyone's POV. I mean, I've subscribed to them all, but I just don't have time to watch them all, like, physically. It's not going to work. Just the way that it is. It's the way the world works. That is how the world works. So yeah, Cleo's going to get the... Why did I do that? Cleo's going to get their design that they had in last life. But I'm not going to draw Cleo exactly like I drew them, like how I drew them in last life. Because I had like, there was a lot of bone stuff going on. Because I think there's a bone sticking out there. Oh no, not quite. I've confused myself. Where's the bone? There was a bone. Actually, I could do the bone, couldn't I? Bye, pesky bird. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude, if you don't make it back. Give me a sec, guys. I'm going to just throw in another reference picture. Insert the photo. Bottom. Drawings. And I'm looking for that one from Redraw. There we go. Yeah, we've got a bit of bone action going on for Lady Cleo here. And it was the other side. So I could maybe hide it. I don't really... So, basically, I'm talking about this frame. We've got a bone hand and a bone shoulder here. Kind of like rotting off zombie stuff. Confusion after being gifted by the Heart Foundation. I'm gonna add the Heart Foundation somewhere. I'm sure Lizzie will have something happening where it feels good to add that frame there. To figure out how bones work. Hold on. Wait, I'm doing this on the wrong arm. Ah, who cares? Oh well, it's fine. I'm sure that's how bones work, it's fine. Because this is the design, like, got roses in the hair. This is the design kind of we're going for. But more updated to and closer to how I draw them nowadays. Good afternoon, Vulcan. How are you doing, my dude? You've been playing on the Everest MP again? It's been so fun again. Got the trading hall almost done, full gear ready. Let's go. I don't have time to play Minecraft. It's just something that I mean, I said this from the start that I won't really be have time to play on the server. So like, I set that expectation, but I still feel really bad that I can't play on it very often. Like I don't think I've played on it for the past over a month. And I actually started a project in the shopping district and I didn't finish it and it's just been probably hanging since then. You making time to play Minecraft? I've got other stuff that I need to make time for, sadly. Annoyingly. I don't know. Life comes in there first. I don't quite know how I'm going to draw this rotting off skin, but it's fine. Then we just kind of got the arm. And then... somehow... clothes. I'll do it similar to how I did it here. It's kind of like all attached and then kind of going in strips along here. That doesn't quite make sense, actually. Hold on. Hiya, Captain Kilroy. Welcome, my dude. Oh, well, welcome back, Pesky. Doing all right? Enjoying your first complete day off? Oh, I missed that. Day off in a hot minute. Oof, good for you, my dude. We need days off, at least one day a week, where you're not thinking about work. It's very important for all the health stuffs. So good that you're getting that, my dude. It's something that I've really been trying to follow, like having one day a week where I'm not doing any uni stuff, any kind of like art business stuff, because I've been having days where I have to go and print out prints and ship them and pack them and stuff. So I've been trying to get a day where I've been doing none of that. It's been tricky getting that recently. But yeah, it's something that I keep in mind when I'm tired and stressed. It's something that has to happen. I'm banished to the ad dimension. No! Ivan! We lost Ivan to the ad dimension. Must be a relief that almost all of the characters are human. It's weird to have some very non-human characters. I mean, oh, I'll hydrate, thank you. Especially in the current midterm season. Oh, I don't have midterms, so I feel for everyone who does. It can be very unfun and stressful. Your prints have arrived in the US but not delivered yet. I hope they're not stuck anywhere. But that's good to hear, my dude. Chilling, my art looks great, thank you. Happy to see me getting recognised by the lifers. I appreciate them watching stuff. It's very sweet of them. I'm trying to figure out Cleo's outfit here. And then we go into the arm. The arm is kind of weird as well because it's just come out from a bone. Whatever. I always think Cleo can be a bit bony. You just scream when you recognize me? On like the lifers and like the life is reacting to it, or how do you mean? Is that arm okay? Yeah, I think that arm's okay. Cleo does not have any like things, I guess. I don't know. Just wish uni here followed the style of some other places. You know, you have one class for a short while and then move on to the next, rather than here go 8 classes at once, enjoy juggling. Oh yeah. I've got that, like the one class at a time. I've got that in a couple of years. Oh yeah, but we need to do hands, guys. We need to do proper hands. Proper fingers. Proper fingies. Which I forgot that I do that now. I forgot that I do that. That's something that I have to do now. But yeah, I haven't got midterms, but I've got like semester exams. So like January and June, I'm just out of commission. Like when it comes to anything, I'm literally just studying constantly, probably unhealthily so, but it's fine. Doesn't need to be too fancy, the hands. Hold on. So that goes up and that maybe goes straight ahead. Okay. Let's just try and figure this out. Hand. Finger. Finger. Maybe slightly more distance from each other. I can't hand, guys. 15 page fit. Skeletal. Doesn't. Don't really want to do skeleton hands for this one, I'm going to be honest. I'd have to think about anatomy and stuff. I'd have to really think about how it works. I mean, with this one... Oh no, I've been doing this on the wrong layer. Just realised. Copy and paste. And merge down. And let's just clear that. We don't like you working on the wrong layer. No, not merge down, for goodness sake. Clear. Actually, we could merge down. Boop. Well, hello there, Tavy. Tavy? Can I call you Tay? Hi, you're welcome, my dude. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you here. We'll just start with the thumb and then maybe go from there. Because maybe like it'll help if we have the thumb in place. And then another finger. I don't know how to do fingers, guys. I mean, it's not helping that I'm not doing any shaping. It's my fault. Completely. And I'm drawing on the wrong layer again. Well done, Katie. You're doing great. This is fine. He's doing really well. Clear and merge down. And are we on the right layer this time? Bye, Leviathan. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. Oh gosh, this is just such a bad. Right, we're gonna do some building for this hand because it's not working out. So that's where the hand goes. And then we have kind of like, I don't quite know what I want for this hand, I'm gonna be honest. I kind of imagine them maybe holding out like that, and then it's just weird though because the first finger's going up there. I had an image for this hand, but I don't know what's happening. Maybe further down? No. Hands be tricky, my guys. Are we going to even get to anything other than the line art today? I hope so. Because otherwise we're never going to finish these 5 drawings. No, we'll be fine. And then, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. And then having, oh, that's a bit skinny hand. No one's going to be looking at this hand, it's fine. But this is how people are going to judge me. How's everyone's day been? My day's been alright. I've been busy. Not gotten as much done as I wanted to, but that's fine. I've still got tomorrow. Today's not been great. Well, I hope we can make it a little bit better. Pesky bird. I hope we can just improve it a little bit by existing. Who knows? I'm tempted to just kind of go lazy on this. And just call it at that. I don't know. It's not that important, I'm gonna be honest. I might go back to it later. Okay. Cleo's head still looks really, really wide. I don't like that. It's a little better. I like that more. Yeah, that's fine. And this is a normal shoulder. We like normal shoulders. But I will say, like, I didn't used to draw clothing very well, and I'm still like learning and improving on clothing. But I think that's something that, like, I can definitely show that I've improved upon here, with just adding some folds and making it look a little bit more, or less like just a blob, because that's something that does irritate me about the previous animatic. Is just like the clothing is just really not very good. Where I drew clothing, just very blocky. My favorite character to draw, Animatic, fire hair. I love drawing fire hair so much. I didn't do nearly enough of it in the limited life animatic. And we're going to be redrawing some tango frames in this redrawing series, so that's going to be fun. Fire! Arson! Can you guys tell? I like drawing fire. Can you tell? Fire's fun. Right, let's get some shorts in here. Do I have a streaming schedule, you mean? How long is this animatic? It's definitely gonna be shorter than both of those. I can Google again, hold on. I'll come back to the question about the streaming schedule in a second, but I'll go with the other question first. I can quickly pull it up without playing it. I'm not gonna play it. You can appreciate some good fire. We can all appreciate some good fire. I'm not gonna play the song. I'll get demonetized. Yeah, it's exactly 3 minutes. Well, not exactly, but it's pretty much 3 minutes, the song. If I tell you exactly how long it is, then you might figure it out. 3 minutes long. And as a reference, let me just scroll down and go further down. Running Up That Hill orchestral version was 5 minutes 40, and Battle Cry was 4 minutes 40. So it's more than a minute less. Does that make sense? It's really long. It's really not very long. It is much shorter, much shorter, which is why I was thinking about maybe making it into 2 if this series is a long series. If it's about the length of Double Life, which it probably won't be because we're on to week 5 already almost, and it feels like it's going to be longer. It feels like it's going to be a long series. I might turn it into 2, but like no promises, don't know yet. We'll figure it out. It's fine. And the other one, the question with the long and small, yeah, I might make it, I might, like I did with last life, split it into 2 animatics. And the question with the streaming schedule, I don't actually have a schedule like an official one. I somehow end up always streaming on Mondays because Mondays kind of work out for me in the week-wise. But I also don't want to like tie myself down to a specific date in case I'm not feeling up to it. If like energy levels are low, if I had a intense weekend. Sometimes stream on Sundays with some friends doing some Phasmo or something like that, like some gaming. Sometimes stream on a Sunday, on a Saturday. It's just kind of like if you're gonna see me streaming, like we'll say until the new year, if you're gonna see me streaming, it's either gonna be on a Saturday, on a Sunday, or a Monday. That's it. This week could be a good place to split because the first Red Lives and the Death of the Ender Dragon. Gosh, I don't think I can fill an entire animatic with just this week with what we've got so far. I'm going to be honest. Unless I go into like smallest details. I don't think that's going to be an option yet. Or at least I haven't planned for it. I'd have to maybe rewatch some of the like people's perspectives and stuff. I don't know. I'm going to wait until the series is over before I probably start planning the animatic. I haven't done that for a hot minute. And I hope that works out because like as soon as the series is over, obviously like hype for the series dies down. Cleo had like some like, ooh, that's a bit of a dodgy knee, isn't it? You meant schedule, yeah. I thought that's what you meant. Typos happen all the time. That's kind of like as my thought process at the moment. We'll see. It's going to be tricky to kind of figure it out. Or it might just have to be like a very unspecific animatic of not really talking a lot about Typo Queen. Yeah, same. I don't know how to do legs yet, guys. I've done like an anatomy course, and I stopped when they started talking about like the shoulder blades. So I know how to do the torso. I kind of know how to do hands. I know how to do like general body shaping, like with the bust and stuff, with general building. Don't know how to do legs yet, and I probably should maybe do that course on legs because that's something that does let me down. How I draw legs, it's not very good compared to everything else. I might just actually zoom in till we're just about above the legs. Hold on. What if I do this? Boop. Oh, not like that. Boop. Kind of like that. We can do that. I'll draw the legs anyway so that we don't suddenly have a cut off, but I think we'll zoom in a little bit. But I will say, like, as much I am enjoying Secret Life, don't get me wrong, it's really difficult to tell a story with it. Everyone's got like their own storylines and they change every week with them doing their secret, and it's a bit random. It's fantastic for like content creation and interactions, and that's their main goal, right? The main goal isn't to tell a story or to make animatic artists want to do animatics of their work, but their main goal is to be entertaining, content creation wise, and this is a fantastic season for that. But, and here's the big but, I don't know how I'm going to tell a story to it. I don't know how I'm going to tell a story to it that will have a nice flow to it, that will work with lyrics. I haven't found like the perfect song for it yet, but I found a song that works really well. But it's not as inspirational as Running Up That Hill and Battle Cry were for me, like lyric-wise. I think it fits as a concept, but like single lyrics, I mean like Battle Cry, we had lyrics like, "We were born to die," and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, Jimmy, Canary Curtain, let's go. Don't have a lot of those moments here. And I hope that doesn't like impede the quality and everything. I'm still going to do my best with it. But sometimes that's just how it be. It's just how it is. It's not like don't find the perfect song. I mean, the fact that I found the perfect song for Running Up That Hill and Battle Cry, and that they worked so well, it's more of a rarity. It's not a given that you find songs that are so perfect for an animatic and for telling a story. You finally got a useful loot thing on Prime? Ooh, I never checked that, I'm gonna be honest. I think when I had it, I never checked it, and I don't think I have it anymore. I think my brother stole it from me. I think my brother's now got the Prime account. Because we have one in the family. Attach that to his Twitch. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Boo 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 boo. Elbow. We have elbow. Elbow. All-star song, Joel's Task. Hey now, you're an all-star. Doesn't really, like, I go for dramatic songs because I like to tell the more dramatic side of things in these stories. I think that'd be a bit of a joke song. I could definitely I've got so many joke songs saved on the playlist. I could definitely make a joke animatic at some point. But I find it difficult to stay motivated if it's just a joke, because very quickly a joke stops being funny for me if I've seen it enough times. Somebody once told me. I mean, it could actually still be a good animatic, I'm gonna be honest. If you kind of got the joyful music. Oh, cool. Pokeballs, let's go. If you've still kind of got the it'd be a really interesting vibe of the bloody murder and drama and awful stuff happening, and you've just got that song in the background with all the funny bits of the series. I think other people are better doing that than me. Honestly, it's kind of not my genre, the funny stuff. Drawlistics does a fantastic job at making funny animatics that are supposed to make people laugh. I'm here for the drama. It's a genre thing. I might dip into it at some point. What even is this? Why have I been using this eraser? For goodness sake. Bet that's going to be a faff when it comes to duplicating the line art and making it dark. Let's try and figure out the perspective of this. Does that look alright? I think it's okay. We love drama. Drama! I'm just the drama queen. Call me the drama queen of the life series. We love all the angst. I mean, I'm not the kind of person to create drama, but if there's drama there, then I'm so gonna be there for it. I'm not much of a gossip person. I don't like talking about people behind their back. But hold on, that's not how a fist works. What am I doing? Holding on tight. Get the popcorn out, yeah. Clearly Scott is the drama queen of the life series. Yes, excuse me, I did not mean to take Scott's title. I do apologise. Hiya Molly, how you doing? Posture check, I sit up straight, thank you. True, how dare I take Scott's place on the throne? No. How dare I even suggest that I am more of a drama queen than Scott? How to hand. I have not got any reference for this. Maybe I should be doing trying harder. If this is me showing off on how I've improved. Oopsie. I know I'm doing the mitten hand that I used to do. Give me a sec. I'm going to turn this into fingers in just a second. What am I doing? Hands are hard, man. Especially if I haven't been drawing for so long. Chapter 8 was very good. Are we talking about Hawk's AU? Avatar The Last Airbender AU? We always have to have a moment in a stream where we talk about Hawk's Avatar The Last Airbender AU, obviously. Bit of a session with the animatics. I have all the frames in my camera roll as well, but that's because I saved them to my iPad from Procreate. But yeah, Hawk, we had talking about the AU. Yeah, a new episode every Saturday for Hawk's Avatar The Last Airbender AU. If you like the live series and if you like the live series, then you're gonna like this. If you like Avatar The Last Airbender as well, or if you know it, then you're gonna also like it even more. It's a really cool AU, and Hawk worked really hard on it. Spent really long just literally writing a novel. It's literally the length of a novel. It's got the plot that is basically, it's fantastic. You could, if it didn't have all the copyright stuff of being an Avatar live series thing, it could be a novel that you buy. I think it's that good. I'm biased because I helped them work on it and I edited it, and I'm really close to the story myself. But yes. This hand is a mess. This is an mess. How to hand, guys? I don't know how to draw hands. We're just gonna move on. It's fine. It's fine. which is fine. I've got another stick. This continues up here and turns into like a cloth. It's probably soaked with oil, or goodness knows how torches work. And then we got flame, but we'll figure out the flame in a sec. Okay. Can you ask a money question in Twitch? Sure. I don't know. Like in what relation? In like relation to prints or in relation to, I don't know. If it's like in relation to prints, then you're wondering about Prime subs? Sure. If it's in relation to I might not be able to help you on that because I don't know the details, but sure, ask it if it's like a thing that happened, what's it called? If it's a related question on how stuff functions, if it's not like asking me personally. Do I still get monetary reward for Prime subs the same as regular subs? I don't know. I haven't a clue. I could maybe Google it. I'm sure that's like information on Twitch. I don't look at the monthly. Bye bye tea leaf. Have a wonderful rest of the day, my dude. I don't look at the monthly income that closely. Maybe Google it. I'm sure Twitch has info about that. Like that is open to the person, especially if people are doing Prime subs to support people. But yeah, I don't look at it close enough, I'm gonna be honest. Reach down. Right, let's see what this looks like as darkened. We have finally finished the lineup. Okay, so this looks a bit strange, especially the eyes. This is why I sketch in white, so we can kind of figure out the kinks of stuff. When it comes to changing it around to black, it looks different. You can kind of see the faults a little better. I feel like this eye is just really off and I can't quite figure out why. It needs to go further in. I think that's it. I think that's the issue that we're having. It's just maybe not the same shape. Will she have red eyes? Of course she will. Yes. Let's replace this pupil for the 15,000th time. Kind of like there. We gotta have glowing red eyes for the red lives in Last Life. That's just how it worked. Glue says the same as regular. There you go. Gotta write paper. You do that, my dude. Okay. Hope the paper writing is successful. Okay, we have line art, guys. And I wonder if we've just spent so much time on this that we maybe make it bigger. Because Cleo does take on quite a position in the drawing here. It's quite large. And I kind of maybe wanted to focus a bit more on the background in this, but actually I think we've spent so much time on Cleo here, I'm going to make them a bit bigger. Wow, that hand is really messed up. Hold on, I just realized. My goodness. Make it smaller. And make it more connected to the arm. And maybe change some things around here. Because, gosh, that was bad. Okay, right. Now we do some trees, I guess, some background. Is Jester still here? Because I can start talking about trees. I think Jester had to go, didn't they? I feel like she's Scar smirking at you. Definitely got that vibe. I see that. So I'm thinking like we have a bit of stylized tree stuff. Treeage, I guess. Let's maybe take not grey, that's the worst colour. That's the colour of the background. We'll make this a bit thicker so we can kind of figure stuff out. So I'm thinking, we've kind of just got straight trees in the previous drawing, right? But in this one, we're kind of looking up at them. So I'm thinking we kind of have like the tree canopy going around, like this, kind of framing them, and the trees kind of come up like that. Just to kind of like make the composition a bit more interesting. And then we have kind of like the flames going off from this direction. So we've got another like intrigue. So it's kind of, we have an arrow going across here, around here, and there. Kind of that's the composition that we have in general. I want to improve composition in next animatic. I always have something that I want to get better at in animatics, like something I want to focus on. The previous one was hands. Obviously that was a complete waste of time because I'm awful at hands again. Oh, it's so bad. Oh well. I didn't even finish the fingers. The fingers were finished in the making of this drawing. So let's do a bit of figuring out tree stuff, eh? Now, what I like to do with trees, I haven't done trees in so long. I'm gonna have to remind myself again. But I have a really nice couple of brushes here. And what am I looking for? I'm looking for twigs. So this brush here, and this is from a brush pack from F-Tune, as you can see here. In theory, you could just, paste in branches, but that doesn't really fit my style too much in different ways. These brushes are fantastic. These are just I only ever use these brushes pretty much nowadays for drawing background stuff, but you can see like the width of this brush is just really good for kind of blocking in trees. I mean, I'm not amazing at trees either. Could definitely like improve, or it could be something I could focus on to improve, do some studies. But usually trees aren't like the main focus of my drawings, so it's something that I've kind of not felt the need to improve upon. Maybe we do that this time? I don't know. What's my favourite season? Yours was Last Life. So I've always said Last Life myself. But until recently, I think until recently it was Last Life. But I think like just if I just am honest with myself, I think it's Double Life, with how much like I look back on Double Life, and that's mainly because of the ranchers, because I love them so much. Those two little silly guys. I think I gotta say it was Double Life. Like, I've kind of changed my mind on that. I don't know if I want trees to be kind of bending down like that. I love how that was like the first branch that I did as well. We'll figure this out. It might have to be like a very multi-layer background. Sort of like that. You mean you love them all, especially the ranchers, but you're a Mumbo girl. Mumbo wasn't in Double Life. Fair, that's fair. It's good to see Mumbo in a live series again. I honestly didn't think he was going to do it. Didn't think he was going to be back. And I totally ate my words when I saw him, and I was very excited when I saw him. And Lizzie and everyone else. Shame that Ren couldn't make it this time, but yeah. Come on. The thing is with trees is that you just kind of like want to make them thick and then thin. Honestly, there's not a lot of rhyme or reason, just kind of like draw branches until you're happy. I mean, these kind of trees are a little bit more... Yeah, gems in it, that is fun. I do like gem. Gem is great. I don't know, I haven't really got a tutorial on trees. I wouldn't really know how to explain my process. Just kind of draw branches, make them a little bit squiggly. I've gone through a whole bunch of styles when it comes to drawing trees. I've tried to do them realistically, especially with painting and stuff. I don't think I have a proper digital style for trees yet. I don't know. I don't think I'm particularly amazing at it yet, and I will improve in the future, but yeah. It's not something that I feel ready to give advice on properly yet, I'm going to be honest. Now that I'm kind of sit here drawing trees thinking, I'm not really good at this. This isn't going particularly well. That was probably double life or secret life. Last one because of the people. I can't judge on secret life yet. I do, as distance continues, I'm growing to love limited life more and more. I think like if I were to go tier list, I'd go double life, last life, but very like close to each other. I think I might need to rewatch last life just to kind of see how that standing is. Then I'd say limited life and then third life. And that's just because I've got the distance to third life. It's been so long. It's been so long since I watched it. So we've got trees in the foreground here, and then I'm going to go a layer deeper and draw trees further back. And maybe have a smaller brush for this because they're further away. Bad boys are high up there. Oh, you mean like for groups of people? I love the ties, man. The ties were just comfort. They were just really nice. But also like the Southlanders have my heart. They were fantastic. They were all fantastic. I like them a lot. I don't have any like groups in Secret Life yet where I'd be like, I would die for them. I mean, I'm not that obsessed where I have that normally, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, I've very often had like my favourite team ups. And I love Gem and the Scots. I love the Mounders. I think they're fantastic team ups. Hydrate, I shall hydrate, thank you. I think, thinking back on all the groups that I just liked the most, I enjoyed the most, it has to be Ranchers, obviously number one, because if you know anything about me, you know I like the Ranchers. I need to get this brush as an eraser. And then yeah, Southlanders are probably second. But like the Ranchers are so high up there, no one ever comes close. And I like the Mean Girls as well. The Mean Girls were fun. Yeah, ties were comfort. I don't know what I'm doing with these trees, I'm going to be honest. I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. I just do. It just somehow works out. Usually. Sometimes it doesn't. The amount of times that I've just drawn trees again because I haven't been happy with how they looked. Like entire backgrounds redrawn. Just had dinner. Well, I hope your dinner was tasty. We've started drawing the background. We started on trees. And I'm coming to the realization that I'm not very good at drawing trees. It's been a hot minute since I have drawn them. And I usually just like hide them with leaves. But I think this one's quite important to have the branches look good because we're going to be seeing a lot of the branches. Because of the fire and all that. I find it difficult to keep kind of trees asymmetrical and not looking repetitive. Maybe I should cross over some more branches here. Something like that, I don't know. All the way back in the day in the Third Life, when B-dubs betrayed Impulse at the end, you feel like that was such an underrated mode. Oh, it totally was. Like, I'm still reeling from that. I mean, Thick Wobbly Thing is good because there were dark oaks in that game. Yeah, I think that was a dark oak. And I am trying to emulate dark oaks here actively with a thick trunk. Yeah. We'll see how it looks when we've got leaves on them and the fire around them. They're just kind of like shapes that are going to get ignored. Reading together, it did! I mean, looks very painting-esque. I do enjoy it. I have to remind myself how to do it every time that I do it. And I do it a lot on stream, honestly. It's something that's quite fun to draw on stream. So every time it's like, all right, guys, time for the part. This is the part where I relearn how to draw fire. I'm spending way too much time on this one tree. We're just gonna stop it there. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fine. Next tree. But yeah, but the Tango Salute was a fun one. A lot of people like that one. I've printed that one out quite a lot of times as print orders over the last month. That has been quite a fan favourite. I like it too, though. Posture check. I am already sitting up straight, my dude. Thank you. My posture's doing well. I've got one of those chairs that forces me to sit up straight. Sometimes I do grumbling into it when I'm drawing, but if I'm streaming and drawing and I'm in a comfortable position at the time, then usually I do actually stay in the position, funnily enough. I know, shocker. Artist has good posture? What? Since when? When does that happen? It is a break in the canon. It's canon divergence. How could I? Speaking of canon divergence, we watched finally Across the Spider-Verse yesterday, and oh my gosh, my eyes hurt watching it. But that fantastic art style. Art is a good posture. You lie. Exactly. The art style and like as an artist, I could so appreciate and like definitely learn from. I'm gonna watch it again and just try and learn from it. The use of color in Across the Spider-Verse. Chef's kiss. So good. They definitely pushed the limits on what you can do like in a film like that. Yeah. I don't know why Automod did not like the word bend over. That confused me. Oh, so good. So good. When you're painting your minis? Oh, yeah, miniature painting. Derp. What was that? A wardrobe? It's gonna crease your J's like you crease my Vans? Oh, is that a quote from Across the Spider-Verse? Because I feel like I missed that. I don't recognize the quote. Darn it. Left the cinema from that movie feeling like you'd had a stroke, but it was amazing. The colours were wild. Yeah. I'm glad I didn't watch it in the cinema, I gotta be honest. It was one of those things where I was kind of really sad that I didn't watch it in the cinema because like I missed the hype on it and then didn't know where to watch it. It's on Netflix, by the way, in case you do want to watch it. And it was just, I was kind of sad because I thought like, oh, those colours, wow, what am I doing? This needs to be a much smaller tree. I thought, oh wow, the colours, it's not going to look half as good. Wow, this tree looks so different than the other one. Let's try and fix that. It's not going to be half the experience outside of the cinema than it was inside, and I was kind of bummed about it because I had exams around when it came out, so I didn't have time. But I'm actually kind of happy that I watched it out not at the cinema because I feel like I'd have gotten a big headache from it. Which movie in theatre was the latest Transformers? Last movie you watched? That has no reference for me. I don't know when that came out. I don't follow the Transformers movies. I know that there's someone in there called Bumblebee, and I like that name. I think it's a cool name to give someone, or a Transformer. I don't know. It's just a cool name. Got a friend whose cat is called Bumblebee, and I love that. Yeah, this is my problem with trees. I just start drawing trees and then I suddenly have a different style to drawing trees and it doesn't look as good as the other ones and I'm like, nope. Did you know? I did know that the Lego scene was done by someone. Was done by someone who I think did the trailer, made the trailer into like a Lego's video on YouTube. And like the guys who made the series was so enamored by it. I thought it was so good. They actually contacted the kid. Yeah, had the kid do that. That's so cool. Heard that story. Oh, hello. So basically, I'm just copying and pasting this tree because I'm lazy, and changing some things around so it doesn't look exactly copy pasted. And then putting it a bit further back kind of thing. You gotta go behind that one, and then I still gotta find a good tree for this one. Bum, bum. I'm not lazy, I'm being smart. Yes, work smart, not hard. I'm getting a bit lazy with the drawing trees anyway. I'm over it already. It's taking too long. I'll tell you what, the battle cry frame, where it goes, run a level speed and I will fight, where it's Scott and Martin running away from some reds chasing them. I drew that forest in the background like 3 times. I redrew it so much. And I despised it by the end, but I was just like, yeah, whatever, it's good enough. So I do find drawing forests and trees really tricky. And it's something I should probably improve upon. Or like, try my best to improve upon. But oh well, it's fine. Like, I focus on character stuff, so you know. They contacted him without knowing he was only a child? Really? Okay. That's interesting. Child labor, let's go. I think it's really cool that they did though. I think they contacted him, kind of going like, hey, you did a cool thing. Can we use it? Or can you make another cool thing for us and we can pay you for it? I think that's cool. I always feel like dark oak trees could be like really perfect horror trees. Kind of like thick, gosh, what's the name? Thick logs. And then going up into big bushy canopies that obscure all the light. I think they could very much be a good one. So amazed by the trailer. Yeah, so cool. So cool they did that. Right, let's make this a lower opacity. And then we go for... I don't know why I'm doing these all in black, by the way. I don't know why I'm blocking them out like this. It's just kind of how it happened. I think I'm going to like alpha lock them and draw over them after this, I think. I honestly, no plan. I didn't know. I couldn't tell you why I started out like this. I don't think I've ever done it like this before. Actually, maybe I have. Maybe that's... I don't know how actively I think about drawing trees when I draw trees. It's a bit of a doodly thing. Bum, bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm gonna be very hopeful that the leaves save this. Bum, ba-da-bum, bum. I'm gonna make another tree here just so like we don't have an empty space at the end. I mean, in theory, we should have like trees coming up here and here as well. I'll see if I do it. I don't know. I don't know if I will. Right, let's make all these a bit thicker. You know what I need to do? I need to color in Cleo. Oh my gosh, it's really pouring it down outside. I can hear the rain. Thick forest lends to creepy forest vibes. Exactly. That is true right now. Yep. Have a wonderful rest of your day, my dude. Thanks for hanging out for as long as you did. Okay, let's color in Cleo so that we can actually see them in front of the tree stuff. Should maybe combine all the trees into one layer. Or into one group layers. Boop boop. I might have to turn this into 2 streams, I'm gonna be honest. We've been live for 1.5 hours and we're still not very far. Actually, you know what, to be fair? This might work out. This might work out because I always find the line art stuff and just like drawing the lines takes a lot longer than the rendering and so on. Just because I'm a perfectionist and I'm not very particularly amazing at that kind of thing. My more favorite part of the process is definitely the coloring and the rendering, which is why my animatics are all colored and rendered, because otherwise I'd go crazy if I could never do that. But yeah, we'll see. Because the mindless colouring part is probably also where it's going to take a hot minute to colour in Cleo. Bum 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 do 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 do. Being a perfectionist and an artist, both blessing and a curse. Yep, I see that. That is true. That is the way that things work. That is how the world works. That is how the world works. I think if I did do line art, like as being a perfectionist, if I did do proper line art and like not just sketch over it and then call that the line art, I'd be here forever, and it would look very stiff. I mean, my drawings already look pretty stiff. I don't want to make it more animated. What do I not want to make more animated? Have I done something that doesn't look animated? I don't know what we're talking about. I need a little bit more context because my brain is running around. It's all over the place. I don't know if it was something that we were talking about earlier. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. But yeah, if I were to do, I don't think my strong suit is in just the simple line art and character posing. And that's, like I said, like that's something that I want to improve, is character posing, composition sort of thing. But I think where my strong suit is in the rendering, and like it does take longer. But that's where the style is. It's just how it be. And I also like improving on my colouring and stuff. And I think the world needs more colour. Basically. There we go. But I already like how this is looking with regards to showing an improvement. Oof. I'm excited to see this finished. I am. It's gonna be fun. I do wonder if for the next one I want to do the line art without streaming it. I feel like the hand's too big. Maybe the hand is too big. Because the line art did take a long time. We'll see. Maybe with this one I kind of focus more on the line art. And with the next one we'll focus more on the colouring, I guess. You mean more like animation rather than animatic? I mean, animation just takes more time, you know? If I have more movement, that means I need to improve, like, that means I need to do more of the stuff that I don't actually enjoy as much, which is character drawing. I do have an idea for a potential animatic, but like after Secret Life, if it's still as relevant as it is now. I have an idea for a Phasmo animatic, where it will be more simplified, it will be less rendered, and it will be more animated. And that would be a project where I do like try and improve on animation, or just figure animation out. It will be a real challenge for me. It's already planned out, by the way. The animatic is completely 100% planned out. I just need to draw the frames and animate the frames. And if I were to animate, like properly animate, then I'd do it on Procreate, but that's just the thing with animating as well, is like every single frame I have to individually copy to my computer, which takes forever. It's really, really annoying. So that's kind of also a reason why I haven't done more animating. But yeah, my style is far too rendered, far too purposeful, I guess you could say. Yeah, it's way too much work. Way too much work to properly be animating stuff. I mean, I just move characters around, and that's why I don't call it. Animate. A lot of people say, like, why do you call it an animatic? It's far too polished to be an animatic. I don't quite know what to call it. I think Animatic fits well for me because that's kind of like, I've seen similar videos that have the title Animatic, but I don't call it an animation because it isn't. There's not enough movement in there to call it an animation, basically. Have I seen The Amazing Digital Circus? I have not. What is that? So as there aren't as many frames, so they always need to look like they're moving, so they feel like they actually are. As in like having them more dynamic, yeah. I try to do that. I try my best. I'm not amazing at it, and that's why I kind of distract with fancy lighting and coloring and stuff. Animatic having less frames than animations. I mean, animatics, the original for animatics, like the original naming of it, I guess, is like the pre-thing to an animation where you figure out composition and movement and stuff. That's like the unfinished animation. That's originally what you see, where you see it called in the industry, I think. I'm pretty sure. Hold on, Cleo. And group trees. And it's a very good animated show on YouTube. Never heard of it. And that's where the like original animatic comes from, and that's kind of why I call mine an animatic, because it's got less frames and they're not as worked out sometimes. Don't quote me on it. This is a very, very unreliable source. You might have to Google. If you're taking that as knowledge, definitely Google it first. We'll have a bluish background. Nope, not that background. I'll get rid of the sketch. Is that too dark? Probably is. Let's get a gradient in there. Let's get ourselves a nice burning gradient, like a bright orange. So let's grab that in there, and then we'll kind of definitely kind of have a glow. We'll have Cleo be very backlit. We'll see what this is like if we Gaussian blur it. That might already be the thing. Maybe make it like a bit further down. Are the trees already burnt down? I'm gonna add some leaves right now, so they're not completely already burnt down. I'm kind of more focusing on the silhouettes of these trees, I guess, unintentionally. That's how stuff has worked out. Let's see what leaves we want. I'm thinking very chaotic leaves. Let's make... I need to make the background a bit more visible. Right, there we go. Oh, that's so bright! Ignore that for now. Because I want to make a bit of tree stuff. Make the canopy kind of twist around Cleo. We'll figure out dream. We'll figure out general. Hold on, what am I doing? No. This is going to be so many layers. And then above that one is where we go the next. Because we'll have like different layers of fire as well, so that we can kind of see that going through the trees. So let's just maybe hide this. Make the leaves bigger as we go along, I guess. And then go up here and another one. And this is just to get the silhouette in. We will alpha lock and like probably give these colors in a second. There we go. So, what do we think of the silhouettes? Are they too much? Maybe they are. I'm gonna go put this to my eraser. Make it be bigger, maybe. And erase some parts. The animations you have seen on YouTube for the live series are really only line art and have single color for the characters. That's animatic. That's definitely what you see animatic. Unless they're completely more movement. Like usually if you see color and a lot of movement, then it's an animation. Otherwise, if you don't see a lot of color, a lot of rendering, usually animatic. I mean, people can call it whatever they want. I'm not going to judge. It's one of those things like just like art piece, art video. Maybe that's what we should start calling it, art video. With music. But yeah, people all call it differently. Like, for instance, Chris-Rin, if you've seen Chris-Rin's animatics, they're obviously animations. They're very polished, they've got a lot of movement in them, it's fantastic. I mean, the colour of that animation is like half clear now. I've seen that as well, yeah. I've seen... I think it all depends, it's a very like grey area. It's a very grey area, there's not like a specific definition for anything. And we're very unofficial in it anyways, where we're doing like fan work and we're just doing some sort of art fan work. It's like, it doesn't really matter what you're calling it, it's just, yeah, it's just that you've got the right series, I guess, that people know what series you're doing it to, so they can support you in it and appreciate the art. Right, I am happy with that. I'll maybe just add, especially down here, maybe a couple more in the background, kind of a bit more leaves kind of going on. Because it's obviously not just 3 laser trees. Okay. This is very detailed, man. Noxlot's bang? Oh, is it where... Gosh, I think I have. And it was fantastic. Is it kind of like a winner's animatic? Just focusing on the winners? Because if that's it, then I totally have. And it's fantastic. It's amazing. I'm going to make these trees, just kind of like, just trying to figure out some things here. Because I don't like the shape of the composition now. It's too encapsulating, it's too surrounding of Cleo. Maybe I'll just move these trees out the way, just to the side a bit. That might be the play. Obviously I need to make them, oh dear. We have lines. And we also have lines here. Boop. I think that works better. Maybe have this go out a bit further. Maybe like this. I want more distinct lines in my frames. It focuses on them at the end, but focuses on others as well. Oh yeah, no, true, it does. It's just like all 4 life series, right, all together. The thumbnail is like really prettily coloured out. I think I have seen it. Well, I'm sure I have seen it. Noxlotls. Let's just Google, because it is one of my favourite new animatics. It's fantastic. I love the nostalgia from it. I've got it saved on a playlist. Minecraft YouTube animatics. We scroll to the bottom. Multiple months to make the thumbnail. Is it called? Oh yeah, here we go. Live series AMV, right? They call it an AMV. That works. Bang. Yep. Seen it. Loved it. Amazing. Fantastic. So good. So good. Right. Let's just go back to where I was, because I'll need that later. There we go. Yeah. So good. Loved it. Wait, where was I? There we go. Purse feeder animation is kind of what you mean when you say characters with Gosh, I don't know these names. Purse feeder. Oh, hold on. I have seen them. Yeah, I see what you mean. Honestly, that's what I was thinking. Oh, why did I not subscribe? Hello? Am I even dreaming? Must subscribe. I've seen the animatics so much. How did the name not react? Like all the Phasmo streams. Fantastic. Ones. You should change your AirPods after this term. After this term. Hattifaz are definitely animations. Oh yeah, definitely. That's most 100%. If that's not animation, then I feel like what's it called? How polished do you want to be, right? How polished do you want to be if you don't want to call that an animation? So let's just alpha lock these layers and give them some color, shall we? And while we're giving them some color, we'll give them some texture as well. So we'll do it with these brushes and make them a nice dark brown. Like a dark brown like that. Oh, that's too light. That's probably too light. And not saturated enough. That's not bad. Not bad at all. And I'll manually add some darker parts without shading. Because I don't fancy necessarily shading these ones. It's going to be forever from shading every single tree. We'll definitely add like highlights to them with the fire. But I think that just adds enough dynamics because it's really in the background. There's going to be like hazes over it then. We're not going to see the trees very well. At least I think so. We could be so detailed with this if we wanted to. But you do have to kind of skip some pointers at some point. There comes a time... Oh, wait. Yeah, hold on. No, we'll colour these out in the previous colour. Too light. Too light. There we go. And then again, we'll shade them. We'll have like a bit of a black base to them because I'm shading them in black and that might just muddy up the colour a bit. I don't know. Alice for Human Sacrifice, that was very good. Yes, I like that. The darkness. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to speak with you again. Da, 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 da. There we go. And then on this tree. And then open up these trees. Oh, that's just a couple of branches, isn't it? Not much. Alpha lock. And color it. And then add some shading. I think I'll line out these trees because I do like line arting my stuff in the background. But I don't know. I think it will look alright if I line out these. We'll see. Adds a bit of more definition to it and we'll know what's happening on in the background. Because currently it's very chaotic, especially with all the leaves. Look at that, that's just everywhere. Bit much. Might be also a bit too detailed for my liking. I might just actually do a bit of this. Just a little bit of mushing in the background. That also adds a bit more depth to it. I feel like it's too defined to not like hazy enough considering it is in the background and behind fire especially. Yeah, there should be like some heat lines going off of this. So yeah, okay. I knew now. We're just doing our best here. Okay. Now let's colour these in green. Alpha look. And I might, after doing the green, kind of... We'll see what it looks like. I'll do it with this brush. Definitely too light. Definitely too light for this. Maybe I need to duplicate it now that I've actually gone down. Yeah, that might be the move. Because I've lowered the opacity of it just by smudging about. You absolutely love the cool things other live series fans come up with. Are you familiar with the Victory's Curse associated with Scott? What is the Victory's Curse? I don't know that one. Gotta love it when you can hear the taps on the iPad. Hiya, Metroid. I'm doing alright. What's up with you, my dude? How are you doing? The tap, tap, tap. The tappy ASMR. What's Scott's Victory Curse? I'm aware of like some of the curses. Like obviously I'm aware of the Canary Curse. I know of Grian's Curse to always like accidentally be the cause to always be the cause of his partner's death. His closest ally's death. That is also one. What other curses do we have? Scott's allies except Jimmy win. I guess I mean that's only really true for 2 out of 4 series, whether you call that a victories curse. Because once Scott won, and yeah, obviously we have the Jimmy one where he did not win. Right, let's see what all this looks like when we haven't got this incredibly awful orange. Okay, that is bad colours. We'll get really close. Well, Jimmy didn't get very close at all, did he? Who of the 2 reds is going to be at first? I really hope it's not Jimmy. I love Martin, but I hope it's not Jimmy. Let's see what colours we can make this cooler with. So, if we have normal, it's very washed out. Lighten, add lighter colour. What's the difference between light and lighter colour? Lighten gives it quite a good saturation. I like that. So let's duplicate this and add this kind of like haze in between all the trees. That'll work. Oh, that's some dangerous looking lighting. We'll see what this looks like. We might have to change some colours a bit. So much emberage. Umbrage? Ember. So much fire, so much danger. Let's maybe fiddle around with some colours here. Make this lighter. Do we need this background? I think we do. We lower the opacity on these ones. We're fiddling with stuff, guys. We're fiddling. I kind of like that. Dip. Scott was at like 5th and 3rd life though? Yeah, he was. I guess Scott was kind of teamed with Green and Scar and they got to the end. Shocked to see B-Dub's task. Was it like a hard task specifically or no? Was there a reason for him to be like, oh, to be like, kill the Ender Dragon? Because mamma mia. I still have this black thing in the corner, I don't want that. Okay. It's got 100% 1 limited life as far as... 1? As in like, kind of 1? Because, I mean, Martin did kill him in cold blood. Absolute murder. Right, let's figure out the shading on these trees because they're not great right now. They're not super. It's not even a hard task. It's just a normal task because that is. I think that warrants a hard task, don't you? Goodness me. It's also I did not colour that properly. What am I doing? Yeah, come on. Colour in properly. There we go. B-Dubs failed his previous session's task, but turned it in as a win, so okay. Yeah, okay. Considering gems previously having done the same thing was then a hard task connected to the end, that actually does make a lot of sense. Yes, that does work. Trying to figure out how to make this color look good. Because something that I have improved upon since the last time is color. I will say it doesn't look as muddy, although right now it's looking incredibly muddy. I will say, not great, but yeah. I think it's hilarious when I have to reroll for hard. I think it's a really good way, because you've got them sometimes misinterpreting stuff, doing it wrong. And then having them have to re-roll, I think, is a very good mechanic. Because otherwise there's no punishment for not doing it properly. We could just have a purple sky. Do we like purple? I like purple skies. We obviously need stars in the sky, right? Because you're a sky full of stars and all that. Stars. Ooh, maybe that's too bright. Boop. That's maybe too big. Too big a brush. So let's make this smaller. Kind of like that. Dotted around. Will that even be visible? I don't know. You can see the stars here, at least. It's very small detail. But we'll have probably flames going over it anyway. I will duplicate it and merge it down, all the same, because we like stars. But yeah. Hello. He's so cute.
Little witty boy came inside.
Hi, puppy. Are you soggy? Are you soggy? Hello. We have a Flash coming to say hi. We haven't seen Flash all day. He's coming in. He's been out all day in the rain. You know, he's coming. And he's wrapped in a blanket or in a towel, and he's being cuddled right now. He's so flipping adorable. I can't.
Yeah.
Cat interlude. Hold on, guys. I've been distracted.
So we want to get you food.
Oh, you hungry? Oh, he's knitting into the towel.
He was knitting my face.
He was knitting your face.
Yeah.
Oh, he's happy to be home. Where have you been all day?
Pooping.
Pooping.
Probably.
Probably. Okay. That's
So,
fair.
I can eat food now.
I appreciate the interruption. That was so sweet. I'm
It
going
was so adorable, like, I need to show you.
Oh. Yeah, we had a crumble. We had a flash. Yes. Zim says hi. Oh, that was so sweet. I should have taken a picture of that and put that in the Discord, actually. Anyway, back to what we were doing. That was so adorable. I can't even. Where was I? What were we talking about? Pearls MLG water. We had a Pearl MLG water bucket. I watched one perspective. Of Secret Life so far. Yep, so cool. Oh my gosh. Videos was also slick. They did multiple MLG water buckets. Let's go. Okay. I need to figure out the lighting on this. I'm not particularly happy with it right now. Did 3? Wow. Let's go. I might do some line art. Like I said, I wasn't sure if I was gonna, but I might actually probably do it. Let me make it dark. Oh, wait, hold on. This is as dark as I can go? Oh, okay then. I'm slightly confused. Okay, I now know what I'm doing. Okay. I'm gonna line out the... I actually need to check if my iPad's doing alright. Oh, we're at 40%, so over the half of the stream is done. I might have to go and get a charger because my iPad heats up incredibly quickly. In fact, I'm gonna just lower the screen. There we go. I do wonder if we need some more gaps in the system. I think we do. There'd be too much dense foliage right now. Right, let's do some line art on the trees. I'll make it black for now, but then we'll colour it in properly. And we'll get flames in front of it and all the details. I think that's... We need to deactivate all the other trees, otherwise I'm going to get so confused as to what's on what layer. Okay, so we definitely just have these two activated. That's fun. Cool, cool. Right. Color, line art for the leaves. Call it leaf art. Yes, that's how it works. Boop. And I'm on the wrong layer. That's fine. It's all fine. This is fine. There we go. Nope, still not fine. Now we're on the right layer. There we go. Wait, so Pearl was really like yeeted up into the air? I need to watch that in Dragonfire. I haven't actually watched that yet. I haven't had time. It's so sad I don't have time to watch the life series. What a struggle. First world problems. But it's a bit tricky if I want to do an animatic to it if I don't have time to watch it. I will say that much. Always crash on the Pearl. Learned that the first time we went 6 people in the media got crushed up. Yeah, I don't ever go through with a group of people. Isn't that like just how Martin just ran off? I can't even. He's such a silly sausage. It's like, dude, you won last time. Come on. You're better at the game than this. Oh well. It was incredibly funny though. It was hilarious. I'm wondering how I want to, like, I'm thinking I do want to have that as a moment in the animatic, but I don't really want to have too many moments of the dragon fight, because obviously it's an epic moment, let's be honest. Highlight of the season so far, I feel like. But, stream my reaction watching it. You should watch that. You can see Martin watch up an Impulse's POV. We wanted that before. We wanted to have like a watch party streaming stuff. But honestly, I just kind of really enjoy watching the live series, just, like chill, right? Because I don't talk as much when I'm watching the live series. Zimon and I have had like times where we watched it together, and I just kind of much more enjoy it if I can just be chill. We did, for Limited Life, we did a watch party on the Discord server that I organised every week, and I didn't quite enjoy that. That kind of like stinted my enjoyment of Limited Life as a series. Best POV this session, in your opinion, would beat-ups, Mamba, Impulse, and probably Scott in that order? Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I think I do need to watch beat-ups if it was his task. I feel like Jem rallying up the troops as well is also... Rallying the troops is also a good shout to watch. Because I feel like that's what I saw was Jem just running around saying, "Come fight the dragon with me." If anything, I'd have guessed that was Jem's task, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't have thought that would be Beat-Up's task. Maybe Beat-Up suggested it and Jem was like, "Yep, I'm all about that. I'm going to make that my whole personality." Maybe Jem's task was... Jem is another one. Pulse Punt though, you can see it through Impulse and Beat-Up's PvP. POV. Okay. I need to be really careful about who I watch. And what... Because I need to do maybe one person per alliance so that I can kind of get the big picture. But it's so difficult because they're like half the session they're off doing their tasks. So they're not even like together, so you don't know what the other people are doing at that time. It's really difficult. It's so difficult. I started watching Martin. I watched Martin's perspective this time because, okay, firstly because of the thumbnail, let's be honest. But also because he's got the task force, so I thought, oh, he'll be running around the server anyway and trying to figure out people's tasks and analysing people. So I thought that was good, like, introduction to the week's tasks and see who I'd want to see after that. Yeah. I have to figure stuff out. I have to see. I haven't quite gotten into the system of not being able to watch everyone yet. Yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be fine. Oopsie. People just need to be giving me like a best bits every week. I just need to get like an update on like what the best things that happened that might be animatic worthy every week. I think that's what needs to happen. There's no reason for me to do all this line art, but it's fine. It's fine, I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this drawing today, guys, I'm gonna be honest. Might have to finish this on a different stream. That might have to happen. Be careful who you watch, sometimes they put incognito hazards in there to keep the viewers on their toes? What? With me? Ivan? Confusion? Much? Always when talking to Ivan, there is always much confusion, I'm gonna be honest. But that's the cryptic's vibe. Every community needs their local cryptid, and Ivan is ours. There we go. I might just finish the trees. Because Ivan means like Martin's police siren stuff. Maybe Scott's siren stuff. Oh, maybe. But also like they something that's been always bugged me with their life is obviously they do it because, you know, thumbnails, clickbait, that kind of thing. That's just the sphere of YouTube. But they put so many spoilers in their thumbnails and I hate it. It annoys the flip out of me. Like, I didn't want to know. I was going to watch you anyway. Scott's episode was hilarious when he was chased across the server because he had to do the opposite of what people say. Oh, that's such a pain, especially like Lizzie. If Lizzie hadn't said, don't kill my cows, then Scar wouldn't have had to do it. And Scar's probably like, oh no. She said, don't kill my cows. That means I have to kill my cows. Like, kill her cows. Now, I'm not going to really pay attention to the stuff that's behind Cleo. Usually if it were an animatic, I would, because it's got moving parts and you'd sometimes see that. I don't do a perfect job of that, but it's fine. But like, I'm not going to do it now because I'm obviously not going to move this. I'm not going to turn this into a animatic frame that's going to be moving. It's just a redraw. Unless I decide to suddenly redraw the entirety of Everyone Wants to Rule the World and re-upload that just as a thing, because I have nothing better to do, of course. Yep, that would be fun. Green, what is singing? Is Green now teamed up with Etho and Cleo? I think I saw something like that. Have I got that right? Because I think that's a cool team up if that is what's happened. And then we've only really got Scar and Lizzie who aren't in a team, right? I don't see the reason why people wouldn't want to like team up with people. Like, it's interesting that Scar and Lizzie haven't tried to kind of get in cahoots with someone specifically, because people who are alone in this series famously don't do well. See Scar, Magical Mountain, Joel in Third Life. Loners don't go very far. And you haven't had really any loners since Last Life, to be fair, because you had Double Life, which was by definition... Oh, Pearl, actually. Ignore me. Hold on. Ignore me. Pearl won, and Pearl was alone. So, Although right at the end, Pearl did have very strong allies in the soulmate divorce quartet bond, so, you know. In fact, arguably, they were probably the best allyship, in the sense of you had Scott and Cleo who were really close allies and they weren't going to betray each other. And then you had their soulmates, and they were obviously not going to betray their soulmate. Because everyone else was kind of like just those two of them, I guess. Boop, boop. Right, final go. Did I mess up? Hello? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Final bit of treeage. I always do enjoy doing like messy line art for trees, it's fun. You don't experience Scar's gradual descent into madness if you don't watch everyone else's. If you watch everyone else's though. Oh, do you need to watch Scar's POV? Is he actually descending into madness? I haven't really been watching. I watched Scar's POV in week 1 and I haven't since. Do I need to be watching Scar's POV just to see him go crazy? Because that's what I'm concerned about, that I'm just going to miss like these glorious moments that I would have loved to put in an animatic. But like, I miss them because of time. Big B's usually alone? Yeah. Yeah, he spends a lot of time just on his own. It was the same in Third Life and in Last Life. And that was a big reason why he wasn't really in a Last Life animatic. He had Pearl in Noisy Neighbours in Limited Life, and obviously Ren in Double Life. But But yeah, he does loan her out quite a bit. He doesn't go out of his way to her, to kind of hang out with people. But then again, like his general content, I think, if I remember correct, haven't watched a lot of Bigby outside of the live series. I think he does a lot of solo stuff anyway, so that's maybe just his vibe. He just vibes really well, like just talking to the audience. Not much else going on, kind of thing. Right. Do we think we have enough layers in the background yet? Mamma mia, that was so unnecessary. So unnecessary much detail. Hi Lucas, how you doing, my dude? I need to make my screen lighter again because it's not working. I'm going to give myself a headache if I'm not careful. Okay, boop. Let's do some shading on the trees, I think. I think the leaves definitely need a bit like of darker stuff. So let's just have that color and go darker. Yeah? No? Hello? Oh yeah, I need to figure out what trees I'm on. Oh, if I go black, that's obviously not saturated enough. Okay, hold up. I need to be careful here since we have got layers. Oh, do you have my layers for the background? That's just the trees, mate. That's just the trees. There's gonna be fire as well. Yeah, a lot. I want like a really saturated, but like... So I need to be darker. I think this is the problem with the this in the background. Well, hello, hiya plant. Welcome so much for following. Welcome so much. Thank you so much for following. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. I messed up that. Oh well. What's this, Katie? Actually drawing a rare sight. It is truly a rare sight. Appreciate it while you can see it, I guess. We've done a lot. We've done a lot here, I will say. We've been very productive this this stream. How you doing, Vern? How are you, my friend? Had a good weekend. I saw some couple of Vern streams. I got gifted a sub on your stream, Vern. I got gifted a sub. Well, I'm very happy. I can use the Vern emotes. I can use emotes that I helped draw. Actual progress. Actual progress. We're redrawing old animatic frames. Bum ba dum ba da bum. I think it's more saturated, this background. Because I really want to like emphasize the fact that I've improved in coloring in this. And my backgrounds, I just want to show what I've improved upon. I just want to show what I can do better in here. And like, for me, limited life was one of those things where I want to be better at... This is actually way too noisy, I've just realised. Where I want to be better at lighting and draw and like just the general colouring process, and I think I was able to do that. I think that was something that I succeeded in. And I just kind of want to show that off a little bit. Just a small bit. The jigs found... The jigs... Jigs... J-I... Oh, you mean with JoJo? With I didn't. I saw that on my subscribe feed, and it's again, I don't have time to watch stuff, but if I'm like cooking or something, or just need something on for the background, I'll probably be watching a whole bunch of Phasmo streams or working on the animatic, I'm gonna be honest. But yeah, that's definitely like on the list. I don't personally watch JoJo a lot, but I'm actually intrigued to see like new introductions, fresh blood to the to the Phasmosphere. Okay, I am going to be very careful with this, but I want to add a little bit of fire highlightage. Like just singular bits of leaves, right? Just singular kind of embers, kind of maybe outlining some tufts of greenery. I'm going to be very gentle with it. I'm going to probably erase some of the parts that I do here. This will also give shape to the trees. Gotta have a love when... add love when they happen. Oh, God, oh dear. Yes, ads in middle conversation. Love that. That's always annoying. You watch the occasional JoJo stream? Have I saved the document? Have I saved it? What do I save? What document have I saved? What's saved? You don't remember this moment from last life? So the story behind it is Cleo was murdered by Bigby, right? Cleo was killed by Bigby, and then so she left the Shadow Realm or whatever that team was called, the Fairy Four. She left that alliance and said, I hope you die, and I am very remorseful and I don't like you for it. I don't like being betrayed. So yeah, so like that's not happy. I'm gonna burn down your forest now. You betray me, I burn down your forest. It was a very epic moment. Popping in to look at the progress and it looks amazing. Thank you. Now you go right thing, my dude. Enjoy writing thing. Writing thing is always fun. Unless thing doesn't want to be written. I've experienced that. Like, you mean save the file on my computer? Do me a favor, die. Exactly. Do me a favor, die for me. I always hear that in the Last Life song. That's just like ingrained into my brain. Yes. I mean, this file saves automatically if you're asking me to save it. It just happens. Right. Just do slight bits. And now we're going to erase those bits. Oh, not with that brush. I don't want to do it with that brush. Boop. And I'm going to maybe make these like add layers or something. And lower the opacity. I don't know. I don't want to overdo it. I think I'm overdoing it. I think this is way too much. Writer's block. Sucks, he says. Oh, Zimmy heading off. Bye, Zim. Have a wonderful rest of your day. My dude, sprechen Sie Deutsch. Ah, I missed stuff. What's happening? Okay. When chat goes too quickly, I can't do stuff. Okay. Ich rede jetzt für 1 Minute Deutsch. Dankeschön, Fernandos. Upsi. So, 1 Minute Deutsch. Los. Ich habe das Gefühl, momentan ist es zu laut. Es ist zu viel. Also, tue ich da... Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll. Ich bin mal ehrlich. Vielleicht soll ich sie löschen. Ich versuch's nochmal. Wir starten mal wieder. Nein, falsches Knopf. So. Da probieren wir es nochmal. Das ist nicht sehr gut gelaufen. Ich überlege, ob ich einen anderen Brush benutzen könnte. Das vielleicht nicht gleich detailliert ist. Vielleicht sowas. Das weniger... ich weiß nicht. Das ist definitiv zu... Ich habe keinen Plan. Ich weiß nicht, was ich mache. Oh, and that's the timer. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I decided to delete the drawings, like the light layers, but I don't know. Bubble Bait Initiate, yes. Oh, such a good song, such a good song. I do listen to that every now and again. It's funny how you can understand I can understand quite a lot in Dutch as well. I think it's quite entertaining. I live in Switzerland, for goodness sake, come on. I live in Switzerland, and you've got this thing called Swiss German, which is a very harsh German dialect that a lot of Germans can't understand. But I always imagine Dutch being kind of like what I'd imagine Swiss German sounds like to people who don't understand Swiss German. So I don't actually have a lot of trouble understanding it. I think it kind of works really well. I feel like this is just way too noisy, I'm going to be honest. I'm trying too hard here. Maybe if I just do less noise, but like, this is probably going to be more work actually in the long run, but just kind of highlight a couple bits. That might be the way to go. That might be what we're supposed to do, what we need to do. Yes, we are clipping and masking. Good. And we'll also make it an add layer because add always adds something to it, you know? Dutch is very harsh language. Guttural G in rolling R. I can't roll an R. It's like it gets stuck in my throat. It does not work. I don't know. Oh, maybe that's the way to go. Just kind of like slight line art and then smudge it a bit. I'll do this one on add as well. I mean, we haven't even added in the fire yet. This is going to be, maybe this is a bit too messy. Maybe I'm overworking this a bit. I think that might be what I'm doing, if I'm going to be honest. I tell you what, I'm going to finish the trees, and then maybe I'll just finish stream for today, and we'll continue this on another date. It's just so that I can like have a break and like sit back at it, and kind of not do it all in one go. Just have a chance to look back and have a bit of distance, because this is a bit of a mess. Already looking pretty fire. It's very fire. It looks very glowy. I wanna like enhance the glowingness. I wanna make that very like bam there up in your face. But I also kind of want to get like the layers of the trees separated, which I'm not doing a very good job at. They're all kind of merging into one. Maybe I'll be able to do that better when there's not lighter color. I wouldn't add. Maybe I'll be do a better job when there's fire actually separating the layers with like smoke and stuff. But yeah, I think we're gonna leave it at that for now. Do I want to do anything else? I might just quickly color in Cleo. For goodness sake, what's going on with this? There we go. I'm just gonna color in Cleo in the base colors, and then I think I'll call it a day, because that is just work that will just take time, and we can just quickly take the time to do that. So we'll just briefly do a bit of colorage. Now I know Cleo's skin was grey when they were Red Life in Last Life. But I think I'm just going to keep to their normal color palette. It's going to be very harsh lighting anyway, so you're not going to see a lot of the color. There's going to be a lot of backlighting and embery fieriness. So I'm not going to worry about like keeping their skin as accurate. Because, you know, just grey skin. I mean, they've already got green skin. It's already pretty close to grey. But I didn't really vibe with the grey skins of Last Life. I'm glad they haven't really been doing that. I think, has Scar been? No, I don't think Scar has. He did it for Last Life, he did it for Third. No, he didn't do it. He did it for Third Life, not even for Last Life. But I think Jimmy went grey. Lots of people went grey for some series. But I like them to keep their skin color. Just have red eyes. We'll do red eyes. It's really funny seeing foreigners try to pronounce your words like Skravenhagen. Oh, actually, that might have been more Swedish the way I pronounced that. Skravenhag? The old-fashioned name for hog? I don't know. Gem skin for yellow is interesting. It is. I'm going to have to figure out how I want to do gem skin. And generally like character designs, right? Because Scott and Impulse kind of have the band thing going on, but Gem, I need to have a closer look at Gem skin. From what I saw, it didn't really seem that. It just felt like a yellow gem. She's just Gem. I'll have to figure that out. Be fine. Man, the red eyes don't work with the rest of Cleo's colours, but that's fine. Let's see, what do we do? Oh, obviously we need to burn white. White burn. For here. And I'll maybe like have a bone kind of sticking out there slightly. And we'll have red flowers in the hair as well. Oh, Fungabert. And anything else? Do the flowers go down here? I don't know. I don't quite know how I want to do with flowers. That was pretty good. Actually, most can't do the G's. The G? Well, that's a G that you have a lot in German. It's similarly pronounced in German. I'm just gonna eyeball the rest of Cleo's outfit. I can't remember, and I'm also like too lazy to go and check what the outfit was. I could actually quickly check my own drawings of Cleo from the limited last life, right? Last life. That weren't in like dramatic lighting. Insert a photo. I know exactly what photo I'm going to insert. Wherever art thou, Cleo? Actually, Cleo is generally in very dramatic lighting. Trying to get their skin with just the normal colours. Not the simplest. Right, this is the drawing that we have. Boop. This is what I've just inserted. Just so that we have a reference of what we're drawing. So that is bluish. That is kind of like more of a tealish blue, but it's blue all the same. Oh, hello. There you go. So that could be that. Ooh, iPad almost crashed there. We had a freeze. I think my iPad's not happy. It was like almost 100% when we started, so it's obviously going down very quickly. Hi, Yoshi Knight. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. It's lovely to have you here. Most English speakers can't pronounce that G. Yeah, I've got the pronunciation for German as well. So, because I've been speaking German since I was a baby. Well, since I was a baby is maybe a bit too early, but I've been learning German all my life. I was born in Germany, so my mother tongue is English, but German comes a very close second. I am better at English, and there I've got a slight German accent in my English and a slight English accent in my German. I'm like, I can't win. I can't just have one accent. But that's fine. Yeah, the German, I've kind of got the German pronunciation down to a T. If I speak English for a long time and then speak German, which is something that I've realized with the Sprechen Sie Deutsch channel point redemption, I've got the biggest English accent in the world. If I'm spending hours speaking English and suddenly having to go into the German audio range, if that makes sense, then yeah, no hope for me. Absolutely none. The English accent shines bright like a diamond, you could say. Haven't quite decided if I want to make. Actually, you know what? Let's just give this, because I think. I mean, I just drew a spine here. That does not really how I want it to look. I think I'm just gonna give her a little belly button. She'll be showing a little belly there. Is that okay? Does that work? Or maybe it should be this way around. Is that the right position? Are we happy with that position? I think we are. Right. Jig a little belly button. There we go. And there we go. Are we on the right layer? Yes, we are. Cool. Bum 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 bum. Bum bim bim bim. Rest and rip exposed spinal column. Yeah, it didn't work very well. It just felt like it defied the laws of physics. That one only ever lasted as long as Who Are You Really? I think I already changed it for Everyone Wants to Rule the World. I think for for Double Life, I kind of showed a bit of rib action if her top went up. So if you didn't see the top, you'd see the ribs outside. But I just had to kind of imagine, okay, if they do have the rib cage, it would kind of go it could go to here. I had to think about anatomy for it. It didn't really work for anatomy because it would kind of only go until there. And then, well actually, women's ribs kind of do more that shape. I don't know how ribs work exactly, but kind of like that. And then you got the spine kind of that would go down here, and they would kind of connect to the spine. And I mean, in theory, you could actually have this drawn on top of the top. But I never, the ribs here go far too low, and the spine just having a floating spine is really weird. Skeletal hand is really cool. The skeletal hand was almost traced off of something. I had like such a precise reference that I knew exactly how to draw it. And in this pose, I don't. So I don't actually have a skeletal hand that I can reference. Anatomy lesson with me? Don't ask me about anatomy. I don't know anything about it. Anatomy who? Nah, no nothing. Is this the right brush? I guess it is. I'm sure it's fine. So yeah, that's why I didn't continue on with the spinal thing. It kind of felt like, to me, it was made her very unbalanced. The anatomy didn't work as most poses. Like in this one, in the one that you can see in the bottom right, left corner, I know my rights and my lefts. You can see here, the ribs go down really far. They go down like, oh, hello, is this not going to work? Oh, it's because it's clipping the mask, obviously it's not going to work. Right, let's draw on the layer here. So you can see the ribs kind of go down here. But if you think about it, the spinal cord, it goes here, and then you've got the, I don't know what this is called in English, it's called the Brustbein in German. And the ribs would only theoretically be going till there, like lowest. And you kind of got them at like an angle as well, actually. Hold on, let's just try and figure out this posing, because I don't understand it myself. And I drew it. So hold on, the rib cage kind of would take this shape, right? And like having a rib going all the way down here, that's into your stomach, that's too far. Sternum, thank you. So that, yeah, it just didn't work. I mean, this is a wacky, I don't know where the torso goes with the crossed arms, and it's wacky anyway, it doesn't work. So yeah, for it to kind of be effective, it just wouldn't have worked. Just no. Just no. Fun fact, I like to use Green's eye colour to colour in wood. Because that's what we're doing right now. Anatomy with Katie? No, fun facts with Katie. That's what we're doing. It's like a mix between Mumbo's hair colour and Green's eye colour sometimes. There we go. Okay, so I think we'll just hide these reference pictures. We can merge it down, sure. But we'll hide them. I think I'm going to leave it there for today. We've done a lot. We've done loads, actually. We've done so much. But we've almost been live for 3 hours. And I think I need to kind of just step back a little bit and have a look to see kind of how I feel about the background, because I feel like it's a bit too much. Maybe if I add fire, it'll look better. Well, thank you, Mango. We're not nearly done. But yeah, there's a lot to come, and honestly, it just makes me really happy just to see that I've actually made progress over the past 2 years. I mean, obviously with how much I've been drawing, I hope I'd have made progress. But we could maybe try and do a side by side a bit here, kind of, a little bit. I mean, this is a 2-year difference, and it does, like seeing it side by side like this, it does make a huge difference. I feel like the background is too noisy, and that's why I need to I need a break from it, and I need to come back to it and have a look at it again. I might tweak the background a little bit so that I'm not fiddling around next stream tweaking. But yeah, I mean, you know what? I might just get carried away and like work on this outside of stream. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't had like a drawing that I'm halfway through. Under the Shadows and Cleo. Oh, dude. Don't think the background's too noisy? We have fire to add to the background. We have no flames yet. This is just the embers. This is just the light embers. We still have fire to add to the background on like 3 different layers. So we'll see. Would you guys be mad at me if I add fire outside a stream? If I add fire off stream, there's barely anything left to do. Then it's just, I might as well finish it. So here's my thought process on this, guys. And shout at me if you don't want it to be like this. Shout at me if you want if you want it to be different. What if I finish this off stream, and then next stream we start work on the next one? Because I don't want to drag this out into eternity. And maybe with the next one I've already got the line art done, so that we're not fiddling around with the line art forever. That's the question. Would you guys be mad at me if I finished this off stream and then shared it with you guys? Obviously I'll share it with you guys, duh. But that's kind of my thought process, because I don't think this is going to fill a whole another stream. Like I'm spent. I'm gonna be honest. I'm spent right now. So I gotta finish stream. Otherwise, it's not gonna be particularly entertaining for you guys. I might just stop talking and like, yeah, that's not gonna work. And that's my thought process. Sure, that would be fine. Cool. I'll finish it off stream in that case. Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna finish this off stream. I'm gonna go sleep, but I'll share it with you guys once it's finished. It'll give me an excuse to do something in lectures that are boring, because you know that sometimes needs to happen. And yeah, I don't like. I've got 5 drawings that I want to do. Hold on. Relatable. Yeah. Let me show you the drawings that I'm going to. Oh, we've also only got 19% left, so we can't finish this anyway on my iPad at 90% charge. So the drawings that I'm going to redraw are, I think I'm 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 5 of them. Wait, hold up. Oh. No, you know, I've currently got 6. I'm gonna have to have a clear out of maybe not do one of them. Okay. So there's 6 drawings that I want to do. Not 6. There's 5 that I want to do. I've currently got 6. Get that? Yeah, I'll get that iPad charged. It's fine. I want to do this one because this was honestly, I was surprised that no one in the Discord requested this one to be redrawn. It's the thumbnail art, guys. I think I could do it a lot better this time. I want to improve on Joel's design. I want to improve on his flipping beard because it's so bad. And I think I could do the reflection of the sword better this time. So I'm going to redraw this one, definitely. And then it's a choice between the other, like, because I saved this in a bad, I did a bad job. So otherwise we've got this one, that, and like it's a choice between the next 5. I'll only do 4 of the next 5. So maybe if you have one that you definitely want me to do, then let me know. But I'm going to like not do one of the ones here. So it's either this one. We're obviously doing this one right now. We've got this one. We've got this one. And this one. I think that's it. Yeah. So one of those I won't be doing, but those are the drawings that we'll have on stream for the stuff. Tell you what, while I'm just chatting a bit, I will do the process of this one, because why not? We haven't done that in a hot while. Process time lapse. There we go. So, did we disconnect for a second? I feel like we're disconnected for a second. My iPad's doing, my chat's doing weird stuff. Do I want to start with Secret Life drawing, or is it too early? You mean generally like on stream, like doing animatic frames? You mean? Is that what you mean, my dude? Because I talked about it earlier in stream. I'm going to plan the animatic when Secret Life is finished, because otherwise it's really tricky to decide on the pacing of it, and I haven't decided if I'm doing 1 animatic or 2 animatics to this series, 2 different songs, because the song that I'm doing it to currently, quite a short song. If it's going to be a very long series, then it's not going to be worth. It's not going to be. It's going to be too much for that one for those 3 minutes, right? So I might split it into 2 like I did with Last Life. No promises there. Haven't decided yet, but that's exactly why I'm going to hold off on the minute planning the Secret Life animatic until the series is finished. That's why I'm not gonna really draw. I love that it's got the I love it too. It's so good. Let's just zoom in on Cleo if we've got it here. Love to see Tango's rage drawn. I do that Tango rage of him against B-dubs, like pushing B-dubs up against the wall. I do want to do that. That is definitely one that I definitely am going to do, because I feel like I've got an idea for a probably good to start scenes that would definitely make it in. Oh yeah, definitely. I'll do that. I mean, I haven't decided exactly again, like I say. For the Tango like rage against B-dubs for the boogie kill, I will redraw that, because I have a pose in mind. I'm gonna kind of change the composition and perspective a bit. We'll see. We'll see. Man, like this line art and this sketching took over half of the stuff, so yeah, next time I'll finish the line art first, I think, and then we can... Actually, it depends. This one's a very background-heavy one, to be fair. It's a very background-heavy drawing. We spent a lot of time doing the trees in the background. I do wonder. Because I feel like maybe if I do frames where you've just got characters and then I've done all the line art of the characters, there's not a lot left. I'll see. It's also a question of like whether I actually physically have time to do the line art and the sketch first. I'll definitely do the sketch first, but whether I do the line art first, that's also a question. Would I do something similar to the Third Life poem? Don't think so. It's the silhouette style, and I don't feel like I can add to it right now. And that poem, I will say I wasn't a big fan of the style, just doing that for an entire animatic scale project. I didn't enjoy the style enough for that. It's very stylized. I mean, I enjoy trying out different styles every now and again, but I wasn't a huge fan of it, so I don't think I'm going to do that for the Third Life. I'm a little bit salty when it comes to Third Life in general at the moment, just because of all the expectations that people have been bringing, like, oh, are you going to do a Third Life animatic? It just feels a bit entitled, and I'm not enjoying those comments at the moment. I'm trying not to, trying to not let them get to me too much, but like I'm a bit salty when it comes to Third Life, not really enjoying the prospect of Third Life right now, just because of those comments. So I'll say for now, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to redraw any of those frames, just because I don't think I can add anything to it. It's such a specialized style that I haven't worked on since. But yeah, that's... Oh look, we're talking about ribs. Felt like a storybook or fairy tale? Yeah, that was the whole vibe that I was going for. That was the whole vibe. And this is how we finished. This is where we are right now. I'm really happy with it. Like, I am it feels really good that progress is being made. And it also makes me feel good for the next animatic, right? Because I also think that that I've improved since making the Battle Cry animatic. If I just look at it right now, right? So it does make me hyped for Secret Life, because I always want to improve. And it's cool looking back and actually seeing, if I redraw the same frames, that we can make it better. Warming up those artist hands, that's what we're doing. We're warming up for the Secret Life. Yeah, I think we'll have streams going probably till the end of the year for this, because the end of the year isn't that much further away, right? So one stream a week, almost to the end of the year, to around Christmas time. I do have a Christmas related drawing, and is it too late to get Christmas related drawings done? Because I do need to do something for a project by the 11th of December, and I do want to do it on stream, so maybe we've got a Christmas drawing soon on the books. Otherwise, I don't think there's much else for me to say. You know, I just realized I haven't smudged this very well. I haven't smudged this layer very well at all. There we go, this part, there we go. So yeah, might have a bit of Christmas action soon. Might be a bit too early, but I do need to finish this project by the beginning of December, so the time's running out for me on that. We'll see. We did it last year as well, quite early on, so I think it's not too bad. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. My voice is leaving me, so I gotta leave off here. Who can we raid? Is anybody... leave off here. Shut up. Who can we raid? Is anybody... leave off here. Okay. That was... oh my gosh. Hiya, Sunway. How are you doing, my dude? Nope, nobody live that I can raid. You're coming in just while we're leaving. Why did that go on double audio? You are late, I'm afraid. No one we can raid, so I'm just gonna do it like we often do. Well, not that often actually recently, but for once it is time for me to say goodbye and just send you off into the internet, so I'll do that. We've got an ad break, which is annoying. Oh well. But I thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a good time. I certainly did. I'm going to finish this drawing off stream and then share it with you guys in the Discord as soon as I finished it. I'll share the full, all the redraws when I'll share all the redraws when I've done them all, as an Instagram post and as a Twitch as a YouTube post. But as I finish them, I'll share them in the Discord. So if you're not part of the Discord, do !Discord in the chat, and you'll get a link to Discord, our Discord server, which is beautifully chaotic and lovely and wholesome. We love it there. yeah, I'll share that drawing there as soon as I finish it. I don't know when that'll be because uni exists. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you had a wonderful time. Next stream will be next week or this weekend. Like, next stream will either be on Saturday or on Sunday or on Monday. That's what you can get from me. It's an either or kind of thing. Like, I'm moving out in the next week and a half. So that is going to be a thing that happens. maybe less streams, same time. Probably. I stream around about 5 p.m. CETs when I start streaming, and yeah, I can't guarantee anything right now though, because like I said, I'm moving back home, and that means I potentially won't actually have a computer for a couple of days, which means, you know, no stream, obviously. So yeah, we'll have to play it by ear. You'll have to bear with me, guys, for the next couple of weeks. I might be a little bit quiet on social media in general, as I have been, because stressful times, lots been happening. But I appreciate you guys bearing with me and just kind of like still being around when I do come back. Yeah, we'll see. I do want to stream. I do like streaming. Like, once a week is kind of my goal. But if it doesn't happen, then it doesn't happen, and there's not much I can do about it. But I do like streaming. I do want to stream as often as I can. But you know, real life comes in the way. I'm moving back home. I've been living I've been house sitting for 4 months, and then I'm moving back home. So it's not going to be too much, because it's just like bringing stuff that I brought here back home, is cleaning the house, making sure it's all good for the homeowners. But yeah, that's basically what we'll be doing. Very busy in the next future. So yeah, bear with me. Yeah, I will see you guys on the 3 hour mark. On the 3 hour mark. I will see you guys next time. And for all that is left for me to say is to thank you so much for watching, and it is time for me to send you off into the void that is the internet. Thank you guys, see you next time, bye bye.